All right, from coaches to casuals, grassroots to the league, this is Open Gym. I'm Coach Q.
Coach T, who I be.
Coach Wade, too nice. Coach Wayne, what up, baby?
Yes,
All right, we back.
sir.
Live from the intersection. Yeah, we what do we at? The Final Four?
Mm-hmm.
No, we had championship game.
Championship,
When it comes down to the NC playoffs, the Hornets, they've been running it up. School ball for a lot of people is over right now. You know, it's a lot of what should we do type of things. But fellas, how have y'all been since last time we sat down on these couches?
Chilling.
Or chairs, should I say?
Yeah, chilling.
Man, I'm down. We got beat. My girls got beat. I mean, I can say the boys did too, but I ain't speaking on them. I'm talking about my girls though.
Right.
Now we went in, you know, with the 24th seed in the playoffs, and you know, people may not have expectations for us, but we had expectations for ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, and definitely didn't live up to what we wanted to. You know, and finish off the season in a good way though. But at the same time, it is a learning experience. For the first time we have been back in the playoffs since they won the state championship. I want to say 3 years ago, so 3 or 4 years ago. So it was good for the program to definitely get back in the playoffs on the girls' side.
Yeah.
But you know, it's looking to build now, man. You know, get back in that lab. We got some young girls. I mean, you know, I had mostly sophomores and freshmen. So just ready to get back in the gym, get back in the lab with them in the lock-in, get them situated for the summertime and the springtime so they can maximize their travel ball season as well, man. And just, you know, looking forward to, you know, also the dad getting my son ready for his final travel ball season. You know, that's something we talked about and we kind of looked at years ago, and then look up and it's here.
And it's here.
You got a plan, like, you know,
like
I know you got a plan, but what I mean by that is like, what's your main focus, you know, with him going in this off season? Because, you know, you hear the chants, right? You plan, and then they say it's the same thing with Chacho. You may hear like when they face guard him, you know, then it kind of takes him out of the game. And I was talking to a dad earlier that was in here working because I stopped by the gym and I seen Emory.
Yeah.
And he said that a team face guarded his son and it took him out of the game. And he was like, son, you got to figure out a way to still be effective and get open. Like, and, you know, it's like whether you bulk up, you get stronger, or if you know, back screens, or you're communicating with your team.
Well, I think it's a combination of all the above, you know. And of course, it's the ongoing getting the body, you know, prepared for everything. You know, the body's growing, but also getting stronger, getting more explosive. I mean, got a regimen going right now that's keeping him in the weight room 4 times a week.
Yeah.
And funny part about it, I'm seeing a change already. You know what I mean? Shout out to Coach Clark over at Chambers, who's done a great job with the strength and conditioning program over there. It feels good to actually have a real strength and conditioning program where he's outlining things and making sure the guys are doing good, nutrition-wise, putting them on point, you know, giving out ideas for that. But, I mean, like you say, also with the basketball part, it's just understanding how to be more effective in different ways. Been working on a lot of driving, finishing off 2 feet, you know, counters to that. Also learning how just, you know, what comes with the whole face guarding and how to beat that comes with also the strength and conditioning part of things as well. So I think that goes hand in hand, and just, you know, just getting better, man. You know, you have a defined skill set, which is a good thing, but at the same time, you can always add different aspects to the game. You know, I mean, I think right now, I really at this point now, I'm really starting to put a lot of my imprint of who I was as a player into him now. You know what I mean? So now you've had a defined skill set that you've kind of became a lead at. Now it's time to add some of the things that I know for sure that's going to help take this game to the next level.
That's that con nipple.
Yeah, that's
that con
definitely that con nipple type joint though, for real though, bro. So how you been, Q?
Good. I've been busy.
Man, we see. You look behind, look up, look down, look around, look down. Hey, it's going down, bro.
Here, we trying to add a little more. Y'all see that blue tape back there? And you know, we gonna black out that wall soon. Tried some things, they ain't work. But nonetheless, been in here. You know, shout out to everybody that's came through from the snow day runs to most recently. Shout out By the Bucket, House of Hoops, and the Islanders. Those are like my 3 mainstay programs that practice a lot here. Kimber Walker Academy, they pull up on me often. Shout out Deck Skill Boost Academy. He was in here. Yeah, just all the guys. Ray Crossman. I'm trying to think of some of the other guys that kind of tap in. But and everybody, listen. On Friday nights here, we be having the Hispanic runs.
Oh, I already know what they look
11.
like. I already know what they look like, bro.
And listen, I try and give everybody their own little space. So I'll come through, dump the little trash cans a little bit. But I'll just peep out through the window a little bit. And when I tell you, you see that same gather around the top of the key where everybody yelling at each other.
Yes, sir.
And you don't need a translation to know. Shoot forward.
I already know. Hey, look,
so I see it all the time.
Being from Hidden Valley, we used to go to Sugar Creek, and every Sunday, every Sunday, if you don't get there by a certain time, you got to wait your time to get on the court because they're going to take over the court. And like you say, it's almost like playing overseas. You only got 2 Americans allowed.
Yeah.
If that.
They said one.
That may be one, yeah. But, man, we used to go up there, and I used to watch them play, and I enjoyed their level of competitiveness when it comes to the game of basketball, bro. Like you say,
I heard a couple putos out there. I say, damn.
Oh, nah,
y'all letting them fly.
They talk junk.
I say, damn.
Hey, we only know a certain amount of words. Just the way we came up, we learned all the bad words. Like, word? That's how you feel, bro?
I say, damn, y'all getting it off over here, boy.
Nah, but I bet that's a sight to see, though, brother. Watch them being competing in their own little realm and no outside noise, just them in here.
Yeah.
Did they have the music playing?
No.
Okay. I was about to say the part they had the music playing.
Actually, Q and Zay was in here lifting, so they had the music turned this way and they was doing whatever.
Gotcha.
But yeah. So that's pretty much been me, just figuring out this whole gym owner thing. Podcast thing. Shout out to everybody that runs and does podcasts through here. Which I think this would probably be a really, really good segue right here to get us into the NC playoffs. So I did have 2 guys pull up over here to the studio. They was on a podcast, and they wear the blue, they wear the red, they wear the right.
On the north side of town.
On the north side of town.
Gotcha.
And there was a lot of conversations back and forth. And one thing I will say that they did say. And it was popping it. But one thing I will say that they did say was they said Mooresville played us tight.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good one. But they was confident they was gonna make it XYZ.
Yeah, because this wasn't the second time they had played Mooresville. This wasn't their first,
the first one went into overtime.
The first one was a good one. It was early part of season 2.
Yeah.
And this second time they were without a few players. Well, without one of their main shooters, because Alec had broke his hand, so he's been out since.
Oh yeah.
He ain't played since the beginning, just conference tournament. Before then though. So, but I mean, they've always been a plug and play team though, and I'm not making no excuses for them or going against them. But I can imagine playing a team like that a second time with the gravity of the game itself. And if you watch the game, it was a back and forth game. Nobody really got up more than 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And so that means we're talking about 1 possession, 2 possession game throughout the whole game. Which really kind of surprised me was how Mooresville sustained when Jordan got 2 early fouls. He picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of the game.
I started watching the game third quarter.
Okay, I got you.
In which, at this point, my bad.
You're good. No, you're good.
Okay, so when I started watching, it was a 2-point game.
Yeah,
and mind you, Islanders I think was in here practicing, and I just put it on, and by the end of their practice, I had about 5-10 kids in there. Everybody just watching it. The coach is running back. Hey, what's the score? Hey, what's the score? So it was one of those vibes where everybody was tapped in, tuned in, and when I first started watching, again, it was a back and forth game. It might have been right around 4 points.
Gotcha.
North Mech had that lead.
Yeah, they had that run. Yeah,
they just kept getting Mooresville just little knick-knack points.
Yeah,
it worked. Well,
North go up by 5. They just get an air one. They get a 3 or something like that. It was just like they kept themselves involved.
Yeah, but then I think it was like at 6-minute mark. 5 to 6 minute mark of that fourth quarter. I don't know who the Caucasian kid is that plays over at Mooresville.
Number 12.
Lefty, I think he is.
The left kid.
No, he's not lefty. He the point guard.
With the
blonde hair.
Yeah.
Back-to-back threes.
Yeah, that
and I say, hey, the pressure is on North now.
Yeah.
I think they might have went up by 1 or it was tied.
It was tied up like 58-58 that time.
Yeah,
like
and at that point, again, now Mooresville playing with house money.
Oh, not for sure.
And I still thought North was going to pull it out because they got Zay, they got Ashton that already been there. You got Wilson. Wilson played a little bit, and he's been there.
Yeah. They fouled out. Yeah.
Oh. Well, okay.
I mean, it was kind of late in the game, but it was a pivotal point in the game when he fouled out. It was kind of almost watching the game was almost like he fouled and looked like, was I supposed to foul? You know what I mean? Because the foul count was low, and I guess they were trying to get it was okay. I knew.
So
they inbound the ball, and the 6'7" kid from Mooresville is holding it, and Zay just goes and fouls him. I don't know if coach had said foul. You know, we don't know what's going on watching TV, but it was like almost like, did they want him to foul in that moment because that was his fourth foul? You know what I mean? So I mean, you know, we don't know. We don't look from the outside in. You know, and you know, trying to observe from that way though, but. Yeah, it got down to that point, and then it became who can get the best shot for their team going down the stretch.
Okay.
And it seemed like, you know, North got some good looks at times, but it seemed like Mooresville was touching that paint a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what I was
seeing. I think that, listen, that rim it'll shrink on you.
Yeah.
Nah,
when you're the favorite, and it's close, that rim just starts shrinking. Starts shrinking.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Ashton. Ashton still hit a big three.
And
with about 10 seconds
and the one
left.
rolled out.
And then they got the turnover.
Yep.
And then they had the chance.
Yeah.
When I seen that, I said, "Oh Lord, we about to see
the miracle at
right."
And the new North miracle at Lenore Ryan is about to happen right now.
Right. Because I knew if it went to overtime, that was it. And my selfishness, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
I wanted to see that North versus Southern Durham. I ain't gonna lie to you.
For sure.
I wanted to see AJ versus KJ versus Ashton and Zay
and Winston.
Yeah.
But win is win.
And
Morrison pulled it out. Shout out to Jordan.
Shout out Jordan Walton for real though. You know what I mean? A kid we've watched for a long time. I mean, even from rec ball up to teen night at second, third grade to just watching him matriculate. You know, being a grind. You know, everything he's experienced as well. But it's good to see. You know, in someone's senior year they get there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jordan and the Mooresville. Chris Peebles, shout out to you, my guy. I know you was out there on the court. So Chris Peebles for Mooresville is Javon Presley for West Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know, those who know. You know what I mean? Up in that Salisbury, Mooresville, we know Chris Peebles. He's People's Champ. The guy does a lot of DJing, but he's from Mooresville and everything. With the Livingstone together though, but he's a Javon Presley. You know what I mean?
That's fire.
Shout out to bro as well though, man.
Hey, look, and I said I was gonna tell Joaquin. If Joaquin, you watching?
Oh, Joaquin definitely watching. You want to come on the show anyway.
Right.
You know he's gonna be watching.
I told him I was gonna put some respect. Right. This was the day. This the day. Hey, look, man. And look, and don't I ain't got the donuts, but we going to imagine that I got them. But so shout out to Tiff because she came up to me at the West Mac and South Mac game.
Okay.
And she was like, "Yo, when you gonna put some respect on Jordan?" And I said, I said, yeah. I said, look, I'm gonna do it. I be trying to get around to everybody when stuff happening, you know, and he is doing this thing, you know what I'm saying? For sure. You know, Joaquin hit me up and was like, hey, we gonna beat North. And I'm on the other end of the phone, was saying on live. I'm like, man, that's North, bro. I'm not.
Yeah.
Like, Joaquin, you just talking to me, man.
Go ahead and say it, Trey. Lewis culture. Go ahead.
Lewis culture.
That's what you want to say.
That's what I want to say. But again, Mooresville came out and did what they're supposed to, and I seen Jordan kind of control the game, like those paint touches that he was getting, and you know, finding guys. I was just talking to a player earlier about how the point guards just finding guys. Like he would get in deep, but he would reverse pivot out and find guys, and that matters. You know, that's unselfish basketball, and he did it, and he didn't have to score a lot. He just played how he was supposed to play. And came up big for him. He wasn't the ones hitting the shots, but if you can't deliver passes for guys to get those shots, you don't get them. You know what I'm saying? So he played solid, man. And I told him I was gonna put respect on Jordan Walton. Jordan Walton, you Glaze King approved, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing it, man. I hope you can win it, but you got a tough one, man. You got a tough one.
Definitely got a tough one.
Got a tough one.
Yeah. Now, I mean, from a perspective of someone that's in the Power 6 conference, it would have been dope to see possible 2 state champions in the same conference.
Yeah.
Now on the girl side, we still have the opportunity. So shout out to Coach Baker over there at North Mech, who they made it the first time in 40 years now. So shout out to KD over at Mallet Creek. So I mean, when they say Power 6 is the best conference in the state, I mean, it's kind of proven right there.
Yeah,
it's kind of. I mean, it's kind of proven
to represent
itself there. Yeah. So shout out to the Power 6 conference on that note. You know what I mean? But hey. We getting back right too though.
Oh yeah.
So I guess what you did, like you kind of segued a little bit. So I'll start with shout out Bobby. Bobby just hit me. Shout out.
They just won too.
Bobby and Bobby Dad.
Bobby Dad.
Yeah, they was in here earlier at the intersection. He hit me. Said, "Hey, you got 8 a.m.?" I said, "Let me call my mama real quick and see if she can open the doors because I ain't about to get up." Well, I just had to drive somewhere else. And they got in here. I looked at ADT, and I'm looking on the camera. And they in here getting at work. I imagine they won today.
They did. They won big, I think.
Okay. And he actually literally just hit me maybe 5 minutes ago and said, "Hey, is the gym available?" I said, "Hey, yeah, pull up."
Back to work already?
Yeah. I said, "Hey, pull up."
No place
so you know, and this is Bobby, not his daddy. This is Bobby that just hit me.
Yeah.
And saying that to say Queens Grant. They going to the state championship. Team full of sophomores, in which I think that's a theme that we could probably run with a little bit right here.
That sophomore class,
Team full of sophomores.
2028.
I think they're in 2A.
Yeah, tough class.
And they're getting it done. I think they beat Bishop McGinnis earlier in the week. That was probably their closest game so far. I think it was like a 10-15 point
Bryce
game.
Chapman, shout out to Bryce.
Shout out Bryce. Bryce. And yeah. So you got 2A. Then you go 6A. No, 7A. I'm gonna toss this over to Trey. Go ahead and talk to us.
Oh man, look, why you want to put me on the spot, man? Look, bro, it's some good basketball, man.
So behind us, you see another Jordan. Yeah, that's a Dub C product as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna lead you into what you.
Hey, look, ahead. Man. All we seeing is what I said, man. I when I said it, and I wasn't the only one saying it, but I think publicly, I might have been one of the guys that kind of hung his hat on, Kahari and being the best guard in the city. And I mean, we seeing a different mode of them. You know what I'm saying? Like they playing good basketball, but I'm seeing a kid that looked like he want to win. You know, early on, we talked about his mannerisms and how he looked like, like carefree sometimes. And it's like he plays nonchalant, but he still impacts the game. But now I'm seeing emotion on the camera. I'm seeing, the flexing and getting it with his teammates. You know what I'm saying? Like you starting to see like he want to win now. It ain't just I'm out here playing and I'm Kahari Coleman. Like he want to win. So, I think, man, they might go in this championship game, man, and 20 piece them, extra sweet and sour. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Sweet and sour sauce
with the large fry. You know what I'm saying? With that sweet tea that McDonald's used to make. They still do that?
I don't know.
That sweet tea was crazy back in the day. That large tea
used to be crazy.
Oh yeah. But I mean, I think they might 20 piece them, dog. Like,
hey, listen, so my bad. Before I go there, just speaking about the Dub C run. Again, the donuts is for you. But what I will say is, I think that, just starting with Hari. Hari, to me, he's really impressed me like this playoff run, for sure. Because of, I think that he has kind of like embraced the role and he's produced.
Yeah.
I think that there's been times where he has some up and down games, and I thought that for the majority of the season, the rock of the team was AC.
Yeah.
So every game, whether it was big or small, AC kind of was solid.
Yeah.
And the other two guys, they will kind of go like this a little bit.
Yeah.
And so just depending. But I would say playoffs, that South Met game down the stretch, and this game down the stretch. But I think that there's 3 guys that get a lot of praise. There's one kid that impresses me, and I think is as important as anybody on that team.
Major.
Yeah, man.
Major.
And when I tell you, it's 2 parts of it. Offensively, no, my bad. We're gonna start with it like the strongest piece.
Yeah.
Defensively, if you watch the West Forsyth game, me and QJ in the car, and he's telling me, he say, that's 4 straight turnovers. This is like this is 2.5 minutes left on the clock. Their point guard, West Forsyth up 2 points or 1 point, 2 or 1 point. 4 straight turnovers is Cross Major picking them up full court, 94 feet, making their point guard rush into the paint and turn the ball over. Back to back. And again, West Charlotte didn't score in the first 3. But again, he just kept over and over. But then if you watch that game, timely corner 3 South Met game. Another timely corner 3.
Every time.
He get into that paint, he just know how to like roam,
he know how to
catch
play.
it, and he never go up first.
He don't. Yeah.
And then go right to that foul line, knock his free throws down. Did the same thing inside the West Forsyth game. To me, it was him. He made really, really good plays down the stretch. And like one of them glue pieces that gets understated, but is overly important. And he's a sophomore.
And like you said, every game I watch, that's what he's doing. Like he comes in ready. And that Carter kid, he comes off the bench. He has crazy defense too. Like he comes in and he's impactful. He sits down, he play great on-ball defense. So, you watch it. They getting a little bit. I would hate to see what it looked like with the Singh kid that's hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they clicking right now, and you throw him in the mix of that.
Yeah, I think that you end up having to take out somebody that's important.
Yeah,
I think that they figured out their chemistry right now.
Right.
And
also I felt like who played real big in that game was Jakai.
Yeah,
Kai had some big offensive rebounds early when they couldn't make any shots. Kai had some big moments to where, he was able to finish in moments where he normally wouldn't.
Yeah.
But it was dope to kind of see them kids all flourish and be in different roles and everything like that, though, for sure.
Hey, but I'll say this now. I want to stir the pot a little bit. Since we right here, did y'all watch the South Met game?
Which game?
And how did you feel at the West Charlotte South Met game?
I was there.
I was there too.
I
say those calls towards the end was pretty crazy. I'm talking about crazy.
Nah, for sure. I mean, I felt like it was, and I had talked to one of the referees before the game, and they were a crew that was outside. You know what I mean? So knowing you get to that round of playoffs, you're no longer gonna get your local refs.
Yeah.
So you had refs that wasn't abrupt to how aggressive.
Yeah.
Not only just AA, but how aggressive everything was this year within our conference. So you're talking about a team like West Charlotte, even, us Chambers, I mean, Butler, Independence, like we all went through the gauntlet of beating up on each other. And playing aggressive and playing that way that they didn't allow the game to be played. At times it felt like they didn't realize we didn't come to watch them referee the game.
You're right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They made it seem like,
Which game you talking about?
The West Charlotte South Met game.
Man, I'm talking about the refs and calls.
Yeah.
So I mean, and calls went both ways against both teams in certain moments.
Yeah.
It was a phantom 2 points on that board.
Hey, but look,
I said the same thing, but nobody wouldn't believe me though. But it happened before in the game though. You know what I mean? But who knows though? That
was tough, bro. And I'm talking about back to back to back. I ain't gonna lie, I had got mad because that happened to me playing Piedmont this year and last year. Like when you close with Piedmont, I don't know what he say to those refs, but it just gets crazy. And like the second game, I lost it. Like I walked up on the dude like, "Hey man, you taking this game from the babies and da-da-da." And they kick you out for cussing at them and stuff. I didn't cuss at them like, "Man, you full of shit."
Man,
yeah, bro.
They kick you at the gym?
No, the little cop dude came. He had patience. He said, "Hey, you can't say that, my brother. You know you." I said, "All right, man. I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna walk in the locker room." But just seeing those calls back to back, like that one, I think it was like one where I don't know who hit the shot for West Charlotte, but they called a foul. Like they was gonna do the continuation, but then they gave them the ball.
Well,
I'm
that's
like,
the Phantom 2 that we're talking
okay,
that's the Phantom 2, yeah.
I'm like,
so I'm sitting there telling the guy in the stand, he was like, yeah, no, they called the foul. I said, but they made the bucket. You know, it's not make it take it. You don't make the bucket and get the ball back.
I'm like,
we're not playing make it take it out here. But you know, hey, different strokes for different folks in different places.
Hey, look, man. All in all, man, we good. I mean, it was a good game. It was a great game.
Shout out to the run that Jim Gatehouse had.
Oh man,
hey, shout out to South Mex student section.
Oh yeah.
When I say they pulled up and popped out, like I wasn't at the Chambers game when they played against South Mex, but I was told that they were deeper than our own crowd.
Yeah,
that's what I was told.
Yeah,
and to see them travel from there, and they got up in West Charlotte and they popped their ish. They popped their ish, bro. You know what I mean? But I mean, in a very when I say pop their ish, man, they support their team and they wasn't afraid to support their team the way they've been doing.
When they were hitting,
they got the overrated chants, they got all that.
Look, they were dubs. See, they had a chant like that.
They hit the South, man. You know,
that
dub, see all that little stuff. Hey, man,
and
I was telling the guys that was down there with me, I was like, bro, you gotta love that,
man.
These guys came in here, they were not afraid to be themselves in this environment,
right. You know, the student section was hell.
Granted, at the end of the game, Coach Lloyd had to make his
announcement. Yeah.
All right, now what we're gonna do is we're Charlotte fans. We're gonna let South Meck leave out first.
Right.
We gonna go.
Shout out to Coach Lloyd.
He said it at the most opportune time. Like, bro, it was a intense moment in the game. It's a timeout. All right now.
We're gonna let them leave first.
We're gonna let them leave first.
Stay in the gym, then y'all can leave last.
I can stay in the gym. Don't go to your car.
Stay in the gym. I'm like, Coach Lloyd, man, what up, dog?
And
we love you, man.
And the crazy part about it is, and I'm just gonna shed a little light on this, and we'll let it go on. Y'all can talk about it as well, though. But it's we have to get better at how we are treating certain schools based on where they're located.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I know our conference is very intense and very, we beat up on each other and everything, and the crowds really support their school, and the alumni really support the schools and the fans, and the team themselves. But there was an incident that happened at a school on the south side.
Oh, I know you.
And it got kind of ugly, but it was not talked about. I'm not saying we got to shed light on everything, but we do.
We do. You got to talk about it.
But when things happen on certain sides of town and certain schools,
talk about it.
It's brought up and it's multiplied across different networks and social media, but when it happened on other schools and other side of town, it's kind of swept up under the rug. You know what I mean? So
what you're talking about is the reaction to the Dub C versus North Mech, a little tiffed, and
versus
that
what
in
happened
contrast to
what happened out at Argent Kell and Myers Park. You know, wrong is wrong on all platforms, though, and it's not like about that, but it's more so like, and we speaking from perspective where we come from.
Oh yeah,
and where we live at, and where our kids go to school at.
Right.
You know what I mean? Things happen in a heat of battle, but the way things got intensified in that way versus the other way didn't seem like that was right, though. But I just had to bring that up.
No, you
did,
for
sure.
But guess what? A lot of people watch what we doing.
Nah,
we
got
to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Touch on it.
Yep. So we do got a chat. Shout out to Carlos. He said, bring back ref integrity for the game. It helps players learn the right way to play. Had refs tell my youth team we have to make the game fair. So the ref told the youth team that we have to make the game fair. So we making calls just to make it.
Well, I've had conversations with some referees I know, and I've tried to include myself on certain meetings or just to understand the terminology so I can be a better coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I've been told at times when games are lopsided, there are going to be calls that are made to kind of help the lesser out still stay competitive.
Yeah.
And and it's,
how you feel about that, though?
Man, I feel like that kind of messes the integrity of the game up, but I do understand the psyche of youth basketball.
Yeah.
And I do understand that you don't want to ruin the kid's psyche, but hey, man, you sign up to compete, bro.
I was gonna say, I mean,
we don't sign to play with no clock on, just the time going.
Or when I score, you get 2 points.
Yeah,
hey,
that
Trey,
score don't
what
say
you talking about last
like
time?
when we was 3 years old.
Then stay local.
But stay local.
Stay local.
Stay local, man. Do what I'm doing with the middle school.
And listen, if you local and that's happening, stay
local, right?
Stay right. If you at the wreck and that's happening,
YMCA.
go church league,
right?
Go YMCA.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we play competitive basketball for a reason.
Right.
We play elite level basketball, travel ball for a reason. But yeah, to try to even the score or keep things close for the psyche of the, come on, man.
You got to know your lane, because I got a 6th grade group, right, and they pretty decent. But when you done seen basketball, you know, like, oh, we ain't Team United decent. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we gonna play what we play. And it's like, if we get really good in that, then we could test the water when they got some chemistry and see how it look. You know what I'm saying? But it's like right now we're going to play in a little realm of where we at.
Yeah.
And build them up. And then, then we'll step out the big shots of Phenom and say, hey, let's see how far off we are. If we get our head rocked, you got to go back.
But that's what you look forward to that when you step out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there are gonna be times you want to play teams that are better.
Yeah.
And you hope to win every game you play, but at the same time, you learn that losses are also lessons.
Man. Hey, look, that CC Elite team, shout out to them. We jumped outside my 7th grade. I got a promise in 7th grade. They're gonna be a good group. But
is CC Elite still like that though? Like they still putting out good brand of basketball?
Yeah, that 7th grade team we played, that was our first game, first tournament, 8 a.m.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
And them 8 a.m. games.
And it was running clock in 4 minutes. I mean, but they just got off. You could tell the chemistry was just back to back to back. And I had like a couple guys that I had a couple guys that was more, like some of them know travel ball.
Yeah.
But some of them don't.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and the biggest part about that is when you're able to develop the kids into elite kids and elite worthy to be on that travel circuit like that though. But I mean that's the beauty of what we do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There are some people that want the talent and just want to manage it. And there's some people that like to get the kids that are almost there, they're trending in the right direction and help them get there.
Yeah. Hey, look, I embrace it. And I told the little guy, I got one, he gonna be okay. He played rec right now, but I looked at him after that game. I pulled him to the side. I said, this shit different, ain't it? He was like, yeah. And I'm like, don't be scared of it though, because you showed me that you can exist in this. It's a different speed. You just seen a team that was well oiled. You know what I'm saying? So, it's fun to me, you know what I'm saying, to get back to the younger groups.
I feel like I'm so out of touch with like the middle school down age.
I'm trying to learn it now.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn it. I mean, but you've been around the gym now, you seeing the programs, but it's like,
hey, I heard House of Hustle is the one.
There's a round.
It's not
around
TU.
Charlotte, like
it's not
it.
CP. They won Made Hoops and A.
I heard.
Like they be popping it.
Yeah.
And they come in here, Nate, the moms, they be popping it too.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So what age is over here?
Hold on, my bad. I'm gonna also say this. So elite middle school, like they got a program. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah.
From what I have seen from them, they have a program where, like, say they got Mondays here. Mondays, coach comes in at 6.
Got you.
At 7, they have a strength and conditioning guy. I said, is it Deuce Elite?
Deuce
Elite.
Yeah,
he comes in here.
Oh, for
and
real?
he's working them out there. And like the coaching got like they kind of like segment it to where like the coach do the coaching. They got a strength trainer do the strength training, and it's just different.
Yeah.
When I say I forget what her name is. But I think his name is Zay. Shout out Zay. He another one of them 10 for 10 kids, and I seen him do it twice. Remember the
I remember you were saying
Bobby. Bobby went 10 for 10. Me and him, the kids being here, so I just like always try and mess with him. So 10 for 10. Next spot, 10 for 10. I said, hey, all right, let's do 1 dribble pull-ups at the free throw. It was a little different then. But like he was like, I'm homeschooled. I just worked out 2 times already before I came here. Like they on different timing. And
I feel like what these parents are doing, they're literally, taking notes, and they're taking great notes as far as how to move the right way,
and then evolving it,
how to maximize the system itself. You know what I mean? The homeschooling, that's talking about. They're basically doing things online.
Yeah,
you're in the class. I mean, you do your class with 1, 2, or 3, 4 classes for the day, and shoot, you can space that out to where you do 1 class at an hour. Go work out, come back. You know what I mean? It's dope, but I also look at the cons to it as well. Like you talking about kids that
interaction with the kids,
social, kind of like the whole argument that Kendrick Perkins and Shannon Fry had that time. You know, it's like Kendrick's like, Kendrick Perkins like, reclass your kids, send them to prep school.
Right. And
then Shannon Fry was like, I'm play devil's advocate. What about the kids that, everybody's not going to make it because you go to prep school and you go to private school and you reclass.
It's like 3 of them that make it. Even though those prep schools.
So like, then you're talking about the social skills and being able to be a sociable adult in this global society. You know what I mean? Also.
Yeah, and listen, I was homeschooled my middle school years.
Yeah.
In which that social interaction and then getting thrown back in high school. Like that's his own different little thing.
Then you went to POB fresh out of when you went back?
Listen, fresh out of high school, I actually went to Crossroads.
Oh man. Yo.
Yo. It's like if you
the ratchet,
it's like
ratchet.
I think my people thought that was gonna be like a different version of high school. So I got thrown inside.
All the people getting
the
fights.
Kids that fight.
Oh no, listen, I seen more than enough.
Regular school, they sent them to Crossroads.
Yeah.
Yes, he was there with probably half a Hidden Valley. That was
right. Listen, when I tell you first day, I done seen enough people get knocked out, face for saying it straight. When we first started, it was literally. It started at Sugar Creek Rec.
Yeah.
That's where my people dropped me off at. Sugar Creek Rec. And I say,
then they end up getting the building down the street though. But
then,
that's where right now, but first, that thing was at Sugar Creek Rec Center.
And then I went to Vance after that. Then I went to POB.
Oh, okay. I never knew you went to Vance.
Yeah.
You went second half of that year, or just a second half.
No, the second half of that year.
Freshman year.
Once my people understood what Crossroads
where you were, okay.
That's when,
because they were out the loop. They had your homeschool, so they were out the loop.
Yeah, I think it was pitched as like a, this is the new kind of like.
No.
So it was supposed to be something like what Sugar Creek Charter has built itself into
now
as far as a charter program, but where it was located. And
it was an alternative,
right? At that time,
yeah. He got thrown into the gauntlet.
Man, I ain't know you went there, boy. All the pregnant girls, the little gangbangers. That's when they had the.
No, listen,
I think he was there with Massey, Robert Massey, and all them. Rob Massey.
Yeah.
Probably. Listen, so, I was a freshman, and I did what, like 3-4 months there. So.
Gotcha.
Listen, I was just trying to stay out the way enough. We hooped outside at Sugar Creek at lunchtime, and you know what I mean. I'm just out there wide open, trying to understand all the social interactions.
Gotcha.
To bring it back to what you were saying, like I got threw out into the
boy, that's the wilderness camp right there.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's why I feel like that's somewhat of a. It could be a pro and a con, you know what I mean. But we talking about now with the year lost to COVID for these kids and the social skills that they lost during that time, the academic ability. I mean, these kids rarely use textbooks no more. Everything is on the computer.
No homework.
Bro, if they have homework, they have enough time to get it done while they're in class. So which is cool too, though. But I'm used to the old school having a book to read.
Yeah.
You know,
that's some real work to do. Yeah, like writing essays and stuff like that.
But no, it's dope to hear how these parents are definitely moving with their kids nowadays with these type of different moves of homeschooling and using it. I mean, but I feel like at an early age, elementary, you kind of get away with it early.
Yeah.
But I feel like once you kind of get to middle school, you kind of want them to kind of figure that part out.
I think that social interaction does matter a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say but there's still like this. I was about to say having them in sports does make up for some of it.
It does.
But there's nothing that you can. There's no way that you can deal with like making friends and like the whole girl aspect of it. Middle school, you learn a lot. inside that.
Yeah, you do
as well. Especially if like back in the day, we still was outside the neighborhood.
Right.
So I was able to, you know what I mean, get enough understanding. Just you know what I mean, outside.
That's back when you still get
but
numbers,
these kids ain't really outside. They go into 2-3 trainings in that day. So like that's boom, 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 boom,
that's
boom.
crazy.
That's
He gonna be nice.
It's crazy
too.
you said it because the day I was telling you I actually worked the middle school girls camp, the GYBC, and I had girls from all over, from Rhode Island to Arizona to Arkansas to Florida, and I was just sitting there just conversing with them, within the game, and I was like, "Do you hoop? Do you get to go outside and like hoop?" One girl, she's like, "Nah, I got a trainer though." Then one girl, she was like, "Well, nah, I play with my siblings. I got 7 siblings." I said, "Oh, that's dope."
Oh yeah,
that's dope.
Oh yeah. So that's
but that's a different environment, being able to go out with your siblings, but. I said, outside that, do y'all like go to like the rec and hoop? And she's like, no. So the generation is just
changing. Yeah.
So they are very skillful.
It might be. Hey, Q, solo me real quick. And this is what we bringing back here inside this space.
Right? Yes, sir.
Right. We got these open gyms that's happening. Where as soon as the state's in, we're gonna bring it back. Shout out to the high schoolers. We're gonna bring it back. We've had enough people ask about it. I'm waiting for states to end.
Hey.
Last time it was few coaches telling kids not to come. Few coaches was mad.
Oh, stop doing that.
I've actually heard there are a few coaches that were trying to promote their kids to come, and they went.
Actually, that also did happen as well.
I had a few coaches like y'all should go pull up over there and get some bump. Now we're gonna go to the rec, go to the Y. Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
I did hear that too.
Yeah.
But just to avoid, like, I don't care about all the extra shit. So, listen, as soon as it finishes, the first one we might have to make an invite only.
Yeah.
Where we gonna get back to having a lead inside here. We're gonna keep the parents out,
please,
and we gonna hoop. We're gonna let them boys hoop. Shout out to all the cameramen. I'll make sure I send them the invite too.
We're gonna make sure they got passes too. We're gonna vet them out too, though. We gotta vet them out too, bro. We gotta make sure you gotta be elite. You gotta have a real platform to be in here.
You gotta be elite.
Right.
You gotta be real
elite. Yeah.
You gotta have a real platform.
You can't just be the phone camera guy in here. Oh, that counts me out then.
Hey, listen,
they pull my camera out.
But one thing we're gonna get to as well, though, because I've been asking about this a lot, though. Them 40 and up runs coming too now.
Yes, sir.
Them 40 and up runs are coming.
Let's go.
I've been asked about it. They've been like, yo, what we gonna do? What we gonna do with the 35 and the 40 up runs? Hey,
I like it.
I'm all for it.
Hey, listen, let's make it 35 and up so I can
35 and up.
I want to hoop with the old guys too.
Hey, let's go, man. Hey,
I'm an old guy too. Yeah. So I want to hoop with my peers.
Bald nigga too.
Yeah. Bald nigga.
Trey got them a head full of hair.
No, hey, look, it's slowly coming. I'm trying to hold on.
Hey, Trey gonna be like Buttercup from the South Side.
Nah. To my 3 of them up there.
Hey, listen, when he gonna let it go, bro? It's like, nah, my locks.
Right.
My locks.
No, listen. When it get bad, what they do is they take all the ones from back here and they wrap it up.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna do that. Hey, don't let me do that. Nah, man.
Hey, Tony Baloney, don't let your dad do that,
right,
bro. Tony, don't let your dad go outside like that, bro.
We ain't doing that. Nah. We gonna let it go.
You gotta let it go, bro.
Let it go. Yeah.
You had the long locks at one time.
Oh yeah. And then at each stage you learn like, dang. Did these locks get a little thing? Just cut it off. Then I'll be like, damn, I feel like I'm doing this too much.
Yeah.
Just cut it off. When you gotta think about it too much, I'm gonna just rip the band-aid.
Yeah. Just go.
All right, but let me just get up out of there real quick.
Right.
For sure.
So is there anything left on the high school side that we haven't touched?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The stats.
Okay.
What you mean, Trey? What you talking about, Trey?
Look, bro,
what do you mean by that?
The stats, like coaches. Now,
I agree.
I'm saying that guys like to leave stats out, but we know that it's good for the player, like, whether it's a scout, maybe college recruitment, right? So
even acknowledgement,
right?
Yeah,
right.
Go
ahead.
Like, I'm gonna give Wayne this piece, so he don't have to say it.
Right.
I think Zai might have been number 3 on that last listing that came out. There's like 3 games that he doesn't have stats for right now. 2 to 3, where you add them in, he's clearly the number 1 inside 8A when it comes to 3 points made. I think it is. Is it not?
Yeah.
Them stats matter,
and it robs him of an accolade. 3 point, even though you might not be chasing that, right? But still, that's good to be able to quote, even with a guy that talks about players and talk about, the Glaze. So the whole Glaze segment really is for the kids. It's about bigging up their stats, talking good about them. And that's what it's about. We have fun with it. We laugh and joke, but it's really just to shout the kids out and I talk the shit for them, right? I talk it for them. They can't go on camera and say, I'm that dude. I do it for them, right? Okay. But then you look at the stat piece, and I go and I wanted to look and pop some stuff for some of these guys, and stats is missing. And I'm like, I can't really effectively talk about this kid. I can go watch his games, but it's still good to have the stats to say, hey, look, he was leading in this, or he was this guy, with points per game, or, rebounds per game, or assists per game. So coaches, if y'all watching this, because y'all rock with us, put the stats in there, because look, y'all not hiding nothing. If these kids gonna play in college, they're gonna get scouted. They play in the NBA, is film. So you're not hiding nothing. Yeah. You're not hiding nothing. You kind of hurting the kid. So stop hiding the stats. Get somebody to do it. If you got to pay them $5 or $10, get somebody to do it.
Get a student intern.
I'm about to say, get a student intern.
They do it after every game. If you tell them, hey, this is your job. This like team manager, I need this done after the game every single time. It's done. Last thing I will say before we get up out of here. We ain't getting up out of here, but move on from this topic. Right. Mooresville. Yeah. Taking it back to them really quick. Shout out to their coach. Yeah. Fire job. I'd also say this summer, and this is somebody had this question, so I'm gonna throw this into this question eventually. Yeah. Shout out to this independent program in which, we did a whole segment podcast on the fall of our son's team last year. And so they all dispersed, ended up at different spaces. Yeah. My son ended up at Elite 1. Yeah. And 3 of their 5 starters come from Elite 1. Shout out to Justin over there. And again, this is an independent program. And when I seen them play over the summer, they competed against really decent programs that quote unquote have names and stuff like that. And I just want to give a shout out to those kids.
Went from that Elite 1 team. I just thought about that. I was like, why it looks so familiar though?
Okay. The taller white kid, he's from Elite 1. The kid, I don't think he wore the glasses that game. But
E.
Him, and then they had another athlete too. Is it a guard or was it a big Q? I know they had 3 of them. But they had a lot, and these are independent kids. And to me, a part of it goes to shout out to them kids in the independent program, and then shout out to that coach.
Look, and
because he made it. Go ahead.
No. Look, I'm just gonna chime in where you said I was talking to Coach Mod, right? And I was asking him about Jordan, just a little bit of stuff, and he shared with me stats for regular season, playoffs, and the beginning of season and like towards the end and playoffs. Okay. And I ain't gonna read all of that, but I got that from him. But what I am gonna read is I told him, I said, look, Coach, I wanted to get you in here, but he had some stuff to do. I was gonna try to get him in here today. And he said, man, look, man, I appreciate what y'all do. Appreciate y'all. I said, I'm gonna pop it for you. And he said, look, man, I'm gonna tell you something about this team. Pause. Hey, you look, we got Wayne on the he got me, bro. I'm in the category with Fat Joe and them, man, with the pause moments. But look, he said, man, I love these kids. They playing for each other and for the name on the front of their jersey. He said, I will also say this. We got 6 guys that's capable of scoring 20 plus if they were at other schools, but they play so well together. And that's why we're in the 7A state championship. For the first time in school history. He said, look, FYI, Mooresville has been open since the 1930s. I said, you know what I mean? So, I'm just spitting these facts for Coach Maude. The city behind you, we want to see you do good. That was a big win. But, like I said, we gonna talk it for you, bro. I ain't gonna say pop it again because Wayne got me on that. But, he just went on just talking about his players and, Jordan stats and everything else, man. So
what was the
stats? He said in the beginning, regular season, he averaged 7.6 points a game, 1.9 rebounds, 4.9 assists, point guard stuff, and 2.5 steals. Conference tournament, 7 points per game, 1.5 rebounds. His assists went up, 5.5 assists, 2 steals.
Who was that, Jordan?
Jordan Walton, yep. And then playoff run, 9.5 points, 2.8 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 1 steal. So his numbers increased as the season.
Every time is the moment.
Yeah, it started climbing.
But you got to go 9, and then you look at, let's say, 6 assists.
Right.
At minimal, that's 18 points.
18 points that he's contributing.
At minimum.
Right.
Which probably is like 25 when you just factor in how many times people shoot through.
Right.
So 25 plus 9.
Plus 9.
That's like he's pushing towards contributing towards like what is that, 34, 39?
Right.
35 points.
Yep. Right. Contributed, and they don't look, and a lot of point guards don't look at it like that. But if you a real basketball head, those assists matter.
Nah, for
Them
sure.
fines that he had, that stuff matters. So shout out to Jordan Walton, man.
I want to give a shout out before we move on from the high school segment to Salisbury High School.
Ooh, boy, my boy.
I don't know if nobody watched that game there between them, but I knew I knew a kid on the other team, Carson, came out and played with us for a little bit, could shoot the ball. And I'm watching the game. I'm like, yo, they hit that big shot with like 3 seconds to go, and the coach is celebrating. I'm like,
still some game left.
Still some game left, baby. Still a lot of game left.
They didn't happen like that, did it?
Man, Salisbury ran a play where they didn't bring anybody really above the volleyball line. They ran all the action at half court, through a half court pass. Kid took a dribble, stepped through the double team, shot it off the backboard. Game time. Game time. Count them. I say, bro, that's a hell of a way to lose. Man, that's a hell of a way to win.
It is.
You know what I mean? So shout out to Salisbury High. I got love for them. I was in Salisbury for 8 years. Went to school there at Livingstone. So, we always went down to the Salisbury High games and everything to show them love just because we was inside the city. So, shout out to them guys and how they had a good season, and they're continuing their season to be in the state championship game as well.
Yes, sir. All right, so I guess where we're at kind of leads us into just the general topic of once school ball finishes, what's next? Do I get my trainer? Do I go to some, open runs? Do I hop straight into like AAU practice? Do I go lift, rest and recover? Like, fellas, what is y'all thoughts?
I feel like it's all of the above type of thing, really.
We got one on the 1s and 2s. Let's ask you real quick, my boy Q. What's your plan? Are you ready for the?
Come run up to a mic.
Yeah, come here, real quick.
Come here.
Come here. Let's get you on. What happened?
Go to 4. Go to another one. Come here.
Yeah. Let's get it from the athlete, and then we can kind of y'all got we getting it from the horse's mouth, then we can get it from you.
For sure.
Yeah. What you working on, baby boy?
I mean, of course, like after the season, you want to work on your body. Just get in the gym, get more conditioned. Get yourself prepared for AAU season. And like in getting yourself prepared, you don't want to just train and not like play against people. So I feel like that's where the runs come in, like you said, all of the above. So where like you're working on really everything, your body getting better, you're getting like stronger, and then you getting to implement the things you work on with your trainer. Whereas like practice during school ball, you may not be able to do all those things because like it's roles. So you get to like kind of work outside your role and like explore your game more, like open gyms, different things like that, and prepare yourself for your new role on your AAU team.
Yeah, with your role, right? Because I know you had a practice. We ain't gonna expose too much, right? But do you see it being a little more free than what you were used to for the season? And that be, I think, where the coaches clash or where they say AAU is bad, right? They'll say AAU ball. I used to hear coaches say it. That's an AAU ball, and then when the school season going, they want you to play a certain way, right? Do you feel like you got a little more freedom, like, to kind of just bag work, or is it still kind of more systematic, what you seeing from your coach?
It's definitely like structure.
Yeah.
It's a structure offense, like it's flow. Like,
yeah.
I mean, but with my coach, he let us play free.
Yeah.
So it's not really like, oh, one coach didn't let me play free, the other's gonna play.
Yeah. And I ain't want to try to box you in with no question like that, but I just want to know, because that's what you hear, right? I always hear the kids, the little guys say, man, I'm glad AAU season here. But really, that's kind of bad, because it's like, with the
usually
high school coaches.
I feel like the people that kind of make that comment are those, and
say it.
I don't want to come out the wrong way, though.
But say it.
A lot of times, people that are making comments like that are those that's going to go play for an AAU team that don't really matter anyway. Because in a sense, if you're waiting to go play your game and your game can get you on the court for your high school team, what does it matter what you're going to go do with this AAU team anyway?
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're not playing with any structure, any context in high school, to wait for something which you're gonna wait to go play mom and pop shop, and so you can just play and do dumb stuff. I ain't say with dumb stuff, but things that don't really translate to you being recruitable. Right. Because like we're at this point now, the word recruitable is how you should be structuring your game and what you do. So I mean, I'm gonna throw this back to QJ. So what I feel like you should speak on and can speak on is a word that's not used, but we use it a lot for those that are doing it, is regimen. So what does your regimen look like now that you are not a high school baller in it? Because I feel like a lot of kids can pull a lot from you just from what you're doing. Not necessarily got to do it exactly your way, but some kids don't have that, don't even know how to open the book to put the pen to the paper to start to write the regimen. You know what I mean? So giving a template as to what you're doing can help some kids out as well.
Yeah, blueprint, like what got you going? Like
right now, as soon as 2:15 hit, I'm in the car on the way here. Get here, we work out. I got my boy Zay, he come work out with me every day. Help me get him better, get me better too. And we both push each other. After that, I'm eating, I'm trying to get bigger.
Weight,
and then after that, like practices be going, I'm over here lifting, getting my body better. And main thing, like stretching, is hydrating. Make sure your body right.
So one thing I can say about QJ, seeing him throughout the day, is QJ has a gallon of water with him every day. Every day. And if you don't know this, as far as strength and conditioning, a lot of ability to put on weight is having the water weight in you to put on extra weight. You know what I mean? So you should be putting down a gallon a day before you even hit the weights to get the gains. Also, QJ is also eating in the morning as well. A lot of kids don't eat in the morning.
No, they don't.
And that's one thing you're not. And that's one thing you're taking away from yourself is nutrients that you get to get the day going. Even so, my son, he's a protein shake guy in the morning. He never can really get to the meal, but we're putting the gains in a liquid form. You know what I mean? So he's getting that in the morning, and then I'm meal prepping myself. So he's getting a lunch, maybe 2 lunches. You know what I mean? Then after school, it's another meal. Then he's lifting, then he's shooting, then they go hoop. So like he's saying, like QJ was saying, like you gotta put all together. You can't just train and not hoop. You can't hoop and not train.
And man, like you hit something, bro. Like you always hear people talk about the work part, right?
Yeah.
But you still gotta have somewhere to try the work, right? You can't just say, I'm gonna spend the whole this training, but who you gonna play against though? You gotta be able to, be able to get your shot off. You gotta time that. You gotta know how to do that. You gotta play against people in order to do that.
No, for sure.
It don't have to be an AAU game, but you still have to play somewhere in order to learn your game and what to do, what not to do, and how to do it.
Well, and the beauty of that is too, also when you get out there and you're playing, you should be trying things.
Right.
Don't go out there, okay, like, and I'm just gonna use Zai for example. When Zai go play basketball, he rarely takes a 3-pointer. What's the point?
You already do that.
Work on other stuff. You know what I mean? Like if somebody who doesn't shoot, it's okay to shoot.
Yeah.
somebody that needs to work on their driving and finishing, they should be trying to work on finishing.
I feel like it's a big thing. Like a lot of people, they be acting scared to just like try things. What are we gonna say to you that a coach? Like we're not coaches.
Yeah,
we're your peers. So like we're not gonna really tear you down or nothing. You take a shot. Okay, we're getting back on defense.
Yeah,
it's an open run.
And if you even I do say something, it ain't end of the world. No, you know what I mean. I maybe say something. Hey, bro. Hey, take one more dribble. Give him that bump though. You know what I mean. You ain't even give him the bump. Come on, bro. We worked on the bump. You know what I mean. Like so, it's things like that when you got a good group of guys around you, and like you say, he has a guy that he's like he works with, and that's good. You know, and all these guys are doing that. Like I'm in love with the fact the way he's moving right now. My son, he hit me days like, yo, I'm about to catch an Uber to Camp Green. Like this dude still go outside and play basketball, bro. Like
that's what you want.
Look at Jordan. Jordan looking at me like he went outside. You're like, yeah, bro, they outside, bro.
Yeah, that's
mine
different.
Still go outside and play basketball, bro. You know what I mean? Ain't too many kids doing that.
No.
And I mean, that's how I came up. Like for a while, we used to go. I mean, Q did the same thing with QJ. They go to Reedy Creek every Sunday. We used to go to Tom Hunter or go to Sugar Creek. You know what I mean? That was our thing. And
oh yeah, definitely Jordan.
And that's good to have somebody like Jordan.
Yeah, he be in here with us.
And that's good, bro.
Yeah, he be in here with us, giving us that Chris Brickley feel.
Shout out Jordan, bro. Shout out Jordan, bro. For real, man. Yeah. And appreciate you for giving back to the kids, bro, because everybody need that.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody need that, man. Everybody needs, that person that's been through the gauntlet, been through everything, to come back and show kids the way, man. Even if you made a mistake in your path, show them not to make that same mistake.
Yeah, he definitely like talks a lot into me. Like, I can ask him any question. Like he'll have like a story or something for me, like different things about college. If I have any questions about that, like he'll tell me like his different experiences and like people he know. You know, he played with Pat. Like he was telling me like he was always in the gym, like before practice.
Yep.
Like after practice, in the mornings, before school. Like he was telling me those things. Those things motivated me. And it was good hearing it from like a person.
Somebody else. Yeah.
And I think that's the beauty of the village. You know,
that's the village.
That's the beauty of the village there, because as dads, coaches, trainers, parents, like we can tell our kids the same exact thing.
But you need somebody else.
But you need someone that's not in the household all the time, that's not with them all the time, that's observing the same things you're seeing, and they're notifying them and having those conversations. Like I love when somebody be like, man, can I talk about you? Go. I encourage you.
Yeah.
You want his number?
Right.
For real, like, because I know that, especially if someone I know that's valid. Oh nah, bro. You can have the conversation all you want. Matter of fact, you want me to set a whole group up check for you?
Right.
I get all 5, 6 of them over there, because they can all benefit from learning about experiences, how it is. Because I can tell my college experience all day, but my son gonna look at me like, bro, I don't want to hear from you.
I don't want to hear that, right?
And Jordan had the same experience. He's gonna be like, oh, word. That's dope.
But that's just how it is. And I'm gonna tell you something, Wayne. When dads come in the gym and I see them mess with the kids, I tell them, I nip it in the butt. Hey, let me holler at you. Quick. He hear you at home. Leave him alone when he ain't here.
That's why
this your son. I know it. I ain't trying to tell you how to raise your son. But when he in the gym with me, leave him alone, or I'm not gonna let you come in here and watch. Like,
that's why I said I give you the first 5 minutes to stick around and see a little bit, and the last 5. You know what I mean? Everything in between, bro. Trust me to be who I am.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
What I mean? Trust me to get the work in.
Yeah.
Trust your kid to want to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He done asked you to come here for a reason.
Right.
She done asked you to come here for a reason. Trust him. QJ, what's some other things, bro, that you can get to the little kids out here, man? Because one thing I noticed about y'all, bro, and I think you're starting to notice as well. Y'all are recognizable figures now.
Oh, yeah.
It's kids coming up to y'all that really like, hey, man, you play for Chambers, dog? Hey, you number 2. You the one that they call dude old. You the one dunked on buddy cousin called him. Oh, for real? That's you?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the dope part about it. Like they literally go find your Instagram. Hey, you gonna follow me back though?
You're a public figure, man.
How's that feel though, bro?
It feels good. You know, like I said the other day, you always like you dream of that, and like being able to really live it is motivating as well. Cause like it made me want to go harder and harder.
Yeah,
knowing that like people look up to me, it made me want to go harder in the weight room, harder in the gym.
Yeah,
you know, so I can put that show on every single time and make it look better.
Yeah, that's what's up, man.
It's been dope, bro. I witnessed it firsthand from my son. We was at the West Charlotte South Met game. He was happening to was standing over there by me, and I'm doing my job, and I was happening to hear kid, hey, yo, can I take a picture with you? I was like, that's what's up, bro. Yeah. That's real.
But that's a little homie.
That's a little homie, though. But the fact that, one thing I love about y'all and the group of guys that, I had with me coming up is that they were all great kids. All great kids. Like Siegel called me the other day, and he sounds like a grown man. Hey, coach, I just called to check on you, bro. See how you doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I said, bro, I appreciate that. Make you feel good. But one thing I said, y'all were a great group of guys, raised the right way. You carry yourself the right way. You move the right way within school. Y'all stay out the way. You know what I mean? To where the fact that y'all have respect just for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's people that do things in school and they won't come at y'all that way because like, oh nah,
that's what he do, right?
You hoop, I ain't you good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's dope to see, man, see y'all matriculation, man. I remember I show y'all pictures and y'all be getting mad at me when I show the old QJ with the glasses.
With the glasses on, boy. I got videos. I can pull a video right now. Yeah.
And I got the picture with you. I think it's you, Zai, Floyd, Matt. Oh, shout out Matt Teasy. Y'all remember Matt? Left-handed Matt, dark skin. Bro, he had a great year this year.
Great year.
Where he at?
Philip okay. He played for Havoc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like, just keep seeing kids like that, though, and how y'all have just matriculated, man. Y'all bodies, y'all minds, y'all games have grown. Me and Q thought we was gonna have the two shortest, smallest, skinniest kids in the class 2027 forever,
I
bro.
want to know what I ain't think
forever, bro.
I ain't think that, but it's like when they both like kind of grew at the same time. It was like I'm 1 minute, 1 minute I'm looking at them, then the next minute I'm like, damn, QJ, like both of y'all, like
bro. So shout out to God for letting them grow late and not grow early.
Right. Getting that, and you still got some room to grow.
Them grow places still open. Them grow places wide open for both of them guys. I already know they have the ability to definitely get the legitimate 6'6", 6'7" for sure.
Hey man, and that matters. We were talking about
metrics.
Me and my guy. Like, look, me and my guy was talking about that yesterday. He was like, "Yo, you think about Deontay Neal and how good he is." And then think about the offers. It ain't a lot, but he got some, but it ain't a lot. And then you look at Kahari, right? Dynamic players, but the metrics is different. And you see a boatload of offers. You know what I'm saying? So the metrics, man, shout out to the metrics. Yeah. I mean, shoot, I think we kind of how was that lemon pepper?
Well, I got one for you. I got one for you. So now that AAU has gotten here, who you rocking with, bro?
Oh yeah, hot seat. Who you rocking with?
Aaron Wiggins.
Okay. And what circle are they playing on?
Under Armour.
Okay. And are you excited? Looking forward to that, bro?
Yeah, I'm excited. I feel like we got a good team. We're gonna build good chemistry. Like play off of each other. Got some good players.
It's a buffet over there. You ready to eat? You ready to eat? It's a buffet over there, Q. It's food over there.
Nah, that's what's up, Q, bro. Glad to have you on, man. Get your expertise, man. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to snap this up and clip it up and get it out to the kids.
Oh,
so we post it and post it out, man, because this is great content for not only what we're doing, but your brand and what you're building as well. You know what I mean? So shout out to you today, man, and coming on the Open Gym podcast. As junior, as dad took over the spot.
Hey, and look, and last thing though, you gotta think about branding. Because you gotta name that pops. A lot of people, when you hear it, when you listen to players like Kyrie Irving, like QJ Young, you gotta name that pop. So you gotta think about a brand now, because bro, you out there. You gotta have it so you already in line. You know what I'm saying? You on deck about that. You on deck, dog. Start thinking about it. Look, a boy gonna think about it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
QJ.
Yes, sir. Q Jizzle. Oh, the Hornets, man.
Ooh-wee.
Man.
Boy, it's been a joy to be a Hornets fan.
I'm telling you, boy.
I'm trying to tell you.
Man.
We started off with trade, man. We got to trade Melo.
Yeah.
We gotta trade Melo.
Hey, look, but I'm gonna tell you,
we gotta trade Melo.
But look, can you give me this though? Con kind of came and it kind of put it together.
Well, I would say, I mean, shout out to Con for sure, but I will say the one thing that has been the blessing this year is health.
Yeah.
Once they finally got healthy.
Yeah, it's like we've actually been able to see what it looks like with our top 5 draft picks we've had in the past.
But we ain't know Con was gonna look this good either.
I didn't know Con was gonna. Honestly, I didn't think Con was gonna be able to handle himself defensively.
Oh,
and maybe get to the paint the way he's doing.
He on all cylinders. Bro.
Oh, bro, like the way and the way they play off each other is amazing.
Oh man,
it's almost like we know that Brandon Miller is our guy.
He's the guy.
You know what I mean? Melo's the facilitator, and Con is the shooter. Miles is the steadier.
Well, you want to know what I get just why you said that?
Yeah.
And maybe I was, because we did have the Melo back and forth Melo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But Melo, that guy you see at open gym that don't respect nobody game. So he's shooting all the crazy shots, right? And that's maybe what it was until Con came in and said, "Oh, I can hoop with this nigga.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tone it down now. I can hoop with him, and we're gonna win some games."
Well, and like
now.
I say, I feel like
don't underestimate that mention.
No, oh nah.
And that's what I was gonna say too. Like, I mean, we put together one of the best starting 5s collectively this year, as far as just stat wise.
And then Kobe White.
Shout out to Diabate. How you say Diabate?
Oh, he was the fool last year.
But we're playing 3 rookies right now, big minutes, and they've
Zion James.
And what's the
and then I can't
Kalkbrenner.
Yeah, big Kalk, bro.
Yeah, he blocking shots, bro. Pause. I gotta get you, man. Hey, he blocking shots though. On some Wimby shit.
Bro.
Hey, look, gotta have fun with it, bro.
Now we do have a very at first shout out to Bobby in the building.
There you go.
Come on, Bobby. Bobby's in the building.
Come on, Bobby.
Come on in here. Yeah, come on.
Go to the wide shot.
Because I had to get some. Look, I'm gonna put some respect on you now. Come here. Come here.
Bend down.
They gotta see you, man.
You see yourself, right?
One of the coldest guards right here. One of the coldest guards in the city,
man. Shout out to Bobby, my guy. Hey, yo, congratulations today on that win, my boy. I watched the game, and shout out, you know what I mean, to the school and the program, maybe to the state championship game, though. But if y'all don't know, this is one of the hardest working young men in the city. His game is indicative of putting the work in. But my boy shoot threes with his eyes closed at 80%. I'm trying to tell you what you talking about right now, bro.
And we gotta put the respect on him.
For real.
He told me, he said, Coach, come on. Yeah.
We'll let you sit down for a quick second.
Yeah, let my boy sit down.
Yeah. Get off them feet, because you been on them all day, ain't you?
Anybody come up and get about 300 more shots made in.
Man. Yeah.
So, man, tell me about it, man. How was today's game, man? How was it for y'all today?
We played good. We started off a little slow, though, but we ended up picking it back up and stuff like that. Kai had a real good game today. So he had like 29. So
that's what's up.
Big Makai?
Yeah.
Ooh. What were some of the little breakdowns in the game you would say, like, did it just take y'all too long to get started? Sometimes it's slow start.
I mean, I feel like we just tight offensively. Our defense was fine. I think we had the best defense in the state. So I'm not really worried about defense.
I love it.
Oh,
yeah, best defense in the state.
Talk it, bro.
We wasn't really about defense. It was more offense. We had a lot of turnovers. I have 4, so I got to do better on that.
Yeah. Turn on. Yeah.
Now,
look, it's gonna happen.
I did. I watched probably the first 3 quarters of the game, and I did see y'all got up to a sluggish start. I felt like it was more so just y'all find y'all footing. What I mean? Being in that neutral environment. The gratitude of the game. You might not think it when you're in there that it doesn't matter how big the game is, but sometimes it does. But I think once y'all settled in, like you said, you had some early turnovers. Y'all was kind of just trying to find yourselves, though. But once y'all settled in, y'all opened that thing, and y'all put that pedal to the metal. Y'all just did what y'all had to do, man. It was good to see that.
What was your stat line? Man? What was yours?
I didn't really do good today. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, what did they call us?
I think I had 9 points. Yeah. I went like 2 for 7 at the 3-point line, though.
Yeah. What about assists? Did you get any assists in?
I don't be passing.
Say it again, Bobby.
Say it again, Bobby.
I'll be passing the ball.
Hey, look. Thank you for being honest about it. Give me some, man. Give me some.
I love it. So what's on your agenda for today, bro? I mean, y'all understand this guy just played a Final Four playoff game,
and he in the gym,
and he's back in the gym. I mean, we just had kind of talked you up though, for real.
Yeah,
like we were just talking about your preparation this morning, coming in, getting some shots in, and reaching out to kind of get back in the gym. But it's really, you really fell into a whole conversation. We're just talking about you and giving you your prop. I mean, giving you your props as well though. But what's on your agenda for tonight, man? I mean, so you here to tighten up what?
My shot. I didn't shoot good. I didn't shoot well today. And just like going over the situations that I messed up in.
Okay.
It's a lot of pick and roll stuff I didn't do good. Well, I didn't do well today, so I got to tighten up on that.
Was they blitzing you? What was it? Was it hard head? What was they doing to you today?
Today, it was like a drop, more of a drop. I was ready my defender wrong. One time I rejected, and it should have been. I just went over it. I got my shot blocked on one time because I seen that one. Yeah, I paused on a.
It's like you got there and like you was like uncertain if you wanted to shoot it or keep going by him, give him the heads and go by.
And then I made like my first 2 threes and I just get hit. I think I started feeling myself too much, so I just gotta stay on the basics.
Yeah. I mean, that's cool, man. You young, man, and you're a dope player, really good player. So you're gonna have that. You get what I'm saying? And again, the game is gonna be tight. You don't want no turnovers, but like I tell my guys, mistakes and turnovers gonna happen. It's how you finish the game. Y'all won, right?
Yeah, we won.
So that means you still had a level head as a guard. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. How did Scott do?
He played really good.
Yeah.
He almost had a double-double.
Okay.
He sold it though.
Yeah.
Passed me the ball twice.
He sold it.
Sold your guy out, bro.
Chicken. Come on, man. Gotta finish.
Bob, I got a question for you, bro. Put the mic a little bit closer to your mouth. What is like your daily regimen?
I just usually if I have a gun, I shoot about at least 300 shots. From the elbow, middle elbow, and then I shoot the same from the 3. Always got to shoot form shots. Do a little bit of ball handling, about like 10 minutes. So all I really do, and then just go over situations, whatever I've been messing up on. Just certain situations I need to work on.
So when you say situations, I mean, is that coming from you watching film?
Yeah, whatever I've been messing up on lately. So I watch film. Me and my dad will watch film, or I watch film, and be like certain situations. I'm coming off the catch, off the pick and roll, whatever it is. Just whatever plays that we run, I'ma reenact those and see what I can do differently. And stuff like that.
So that's a lot of situational things he's doing, and kids, what he's alluding to is looking at where his shots come from and training those shots. So a lot of times I spoke about it before. It's like a lot of trainers don't go watch kids play, so they don't know how to help implement things to help their game out for the situation they're in right now versus what they could be. So he's speaking on watching film, seeing I may have a pin down and I maybe didn't have my inside foot ready or my hands ready to shoot the ball like I should have, and understanding how to get better at that. That's dope, bro. I like to hear things like that, man, because you really paying attention and being detail oriented with every part of your game. And that's one thing I've known about you since I've met you, is that you're very detail oriented. When y'all played with the Carolina, what was that, Premier?
Yeah.
And Zai played with we would talk a lot. You was like, yo, so what do you see? How you see I can get this? And you're I could tell you were a student of the game then, and it's only grown for you now. Because before, everybody thought it's just his dad.
Yeah.
It's just his dad. But nah, he's a student of the game himself. He's showing that his maturity level right now. He's growing, got a little mustache right now.
Yeah. Got a little peach fuzz. They used to call it peach fuzz.
It's good to see, bro. But it's good to see you, man. It was funny that you walked in while we were actually giving you praises. You know what I mean? Yeah, for sure, bro. Keep it up, man.
One of the coldest shooters in here too. I told him I got to put some respect on you.
That was a great backcourt when I had that. When him and I in the same backcourt, who you gonna help off on?
Right.
Who you gonna help off on?
Yeah, for real, he was one of them that ran off what you said, that ran off about 10 in a row. Yeah, 10 straight. Gotta put Bobby in it. Gotta put him in it.
I think he's number 1 and 1A or 2A, right?
Yeah.
He was number 1.
I want to say I'm like 4th.
You was at 4. I had them 2 kids that played at that's like made like over.
Well, I'm first in 2A, but I want to say I'm like 4th or like 3rd or something like that in
the whole state.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, shout out for sure. Now you definitely don't want them kids I follow through Max Preps keeping up with them stats on you.
Oh,
for real, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna hold you up, man. We're definitely just glad you stopped by, man. We just want to get you on. Let the people see who the face is. Put a name with a face.
Yeah.
Bobby Montgomery. Are you a third?
Yes, sir.
That's why they call him Trey.
Trey. Let's go.
Shout out.
Man. Yes, sir. Yeah. All right, boy. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's the growth of maturity now. My boy,
we gotta highlight that.
My boy is Ubering.
Hey, listen. I will say I got my boy Jordan over there. Y'all see this behind us right here?
Yeah.
I would love to see some king of the court with my two guys. 3 dribbles.
Oh,
as we get into it. Jordan, you game? You game? 3 dribbles behind us, Bobby. You game?
I'm cool. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But now back to them Hornets though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So what y'all thinking? Seeding wise, where we at?
Well, I think we finally did we get to 300 last night? I mean 500, or did we go below it again?
Well, I think we're at 500.
We're right at 5.
Okay. Yep. I think last time I checked, we was the game we played at home. Was that Cleveland?
Yeah, put us over 500.
Put us over 500. Okay, then we lost to Miami last night.
Yep.
Okay. No, I mean I can definitely
and we
see
thumped Boston, and it's like, dang, we follow up, and
we definitely did put that at Boston.
At Boston,
but shout out to Tatum. Tatum back too though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we brought him out of retirement. That thumping. He said, we can't lose. Because I'm gonna tell you now, when you hear them stories on the podcast, them guys talk about the Hornets. You get what I'm saying? They be like, we can't lose to the Hornets, but we getting it together now. And it's like, Tatum, like, we lost to the Hornets like that. Oh, I got to get back.
Like Charles Barkley said, leave my Charlotte Bobcats Hornets alone.
Right. Hey, we in there.
Shout out, bro. Like, I feel like Coach Lee.
I love Coach Lee.
Coach Lee has brought in a great culture as a coach, a young guy, and looks like he's like really in tune with his players.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like they really found the coach that can really vibe with Melo in his game.
And meet him at his level. Yeah.
He needed a coach that was going to bench his ass.
Yeah.
He benched him and then Melo turned.
Oh no, I ain't going when he turned the minutes down.
Yeah.
Because College State was playing
making
so
these
well.
Same bad mistakes on defense over and over and over.
He's getting. I will say he's played a better brand of defense.
He has.
And new additions. I mean, I feel like with Grant Williams getting healthy, he brings a defensive presence.
And Kobe
leader,
White.
Someone has been there.
That Kobe
White. Josh Green.
Oh yeah.
Josh Green brings a lot of intensity, a lot of defensive prowess to the game as well.
Mm-hmm.
Then I say like the 2 rookies, man, James and Ryan.
They said their starting 5 is like the best starting 5. They got the best record.
They got the best record and one of the best ratings. So defensively, they're rated number 4 or 5 in the league right now.
In the past 20 games.
Yeah, in the past 20
years. And as we all know, defense wins games, man. Defense wins championships. When you can lock in on that end and force teams who have professionals that professionally score to take bad shots and shoot bad percentages, hey, that's how you go from being 15, 20 games under 500 to being.
Listen, them boys went on an 11-game win streak and was still under 500.
That show you how bad we started the year out, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
It's great.
Yeah. But we there though. We right here. You just gotta finish strong.
Oh no, for sure.
Yeah. And so when y'all was talking to QJ, y'all did give me y'all started the conversation. I don't know if y'all necessarily finished it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna toss it back out to you. I think that our audience will love this. Does your coach put you in places to be recruitable? So as a coach, like what does that look like? I think that it's just a really interesting conversation to have.
Yeah,
like y'all kind of like teetered with it. Somebody tossed it out.
Yeah,
and I thought that's like, damn, that's a good ass question.
Yeah, when I asked him about the freeness, about the
that's what it was. Okay.
Well, I'll tell you this: with just doing 6th grade and 7th grade guys, I don't do back to the basket stuff. Like I'm just teaching now the importance of, learning how to run and fill lanes and advance the ball, and you know what I'm saying. And we trying to rip the baseline and score. If we ain't got that drift pass, this basketball, like we just playing, spreading the floor, guys getting downhill, then on defense sprinting back, and crowding the paint and communicating and talking, and you know, it's like that part of the game, I'm not really posting nobody. You know what I'm saying? And some dads might be mad. I dealt with that a couple years ago, but the dad now thanks me for the kid Braylon, because I made Braylon play as a wing. I didn't put him back to the basket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think there still should be a balance of being able to, ain't necessarily post up, but be comfortable scoring
when you need
in the
to,
paint
though.
with your back to the basket, or being able to have a reverse pivot to get to something. You know what I mean? I feel like that's still like everybody should have at least a baby jump hook right in the middle with their strong hand. You know, it may not be necessarily the drop step and the double drop step and the up and under, but you got to have a touch around the basket. You got to have some type of skill set to where you can score around that basket, though. But going back to what you was talking about as far as the comparison of high school coaches versus the AAU, and I feel like, you know, that each coach understands what's best for their players. And I feel like, you know, in the situation he was in this year and the team, you know, he allowed him to be himself.
Who he was, yeah.
You know what I mean? He allowed him to play freely, you know what I mean? Not limit dribbles, not limit opportunities to do what he does, but literally utilize it and try to feed off of it. You know what I mean? So to the fact that if I know he can get downhill and get to his shot, I know the defense got to adjust. Now I can use that as a part of an offense to, you know, create other opportunities for somebody else as well, but also allow him to find his way. So, but I mean, I feel like in certain situations, kids look forward to AAU for that reason, because they play in such a structured environment.
Yeah,
they're coming down, and you got to run play A, B, C, D, or E every time they come down court.
Yeah,
you know, I think teams that play in transition and play more freely and play more with concepts versus plays are the ones kids flourish in more than anything else.
Right. Well, Charlotte get that ball out. If you watch them, they get that ball out.
That secondary break.
Yeah.
Which is
I would just say that that's just something that I like about them.
Yeah.
That'd probably be the best way for me to put it. Like,
what's going on with the view?
They hit the camera. But so with West Charlotte, one thing I do love is that you see secondary break in action over and over and over and over and over. And yeah, like I said, I think that's something that's fire. More or less. And you see they, especially with the athletes that they have, they get a lot of easy buckets. Like you said, they get that ball out.
Oh yeah, they get it out. That's probably one of the quickest teams I've seen CMS wise to get it out and just
they get it out and then they get the pitch ahead.
Yeah, they do.
Athletes, understand. You pitch ahead and run really hard. Guess what you gonna do?
Yeah.
Get the ball right back.
Yeah.
And also what you do,
dribble, pitch ahead, run hard. They rotate. It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Just pitch it ahead. I promise
you. You create opportunities for kids that really can't score in the half court.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. And if you got good downhills, like again, a Kahari and guys like that, you allow them to do good inside what they do.
Right.
No, for sure.
Like pace. Sometimes understand the guys that you have. If you can get that out, get it out.
I seen a little clip on Instagram talking about Tyrese Halliburton and how well he does that and creates the matchups for like Pascal Siakam running, or you know, other guys that's ahead, pitching it ahead on that early offense and being able to just drive without even setting up an offense.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, you know, you maximize, like you said, that player's ability. You know, that stuff is important, man. You watch it, you know, it's basketball thing. It ain't complicated.
Right. And let me see how I can best frame this. So I think on your live you talked about this, like the PG shooting guard, CG.
Yeah.
And I think like the combo guard thing is like a really good little piece that in general coaches have to adjust to, and coaches have to understand now. So I would say with picking an AAU group for him, that's something that I really did emphasize.
Yeah.
Because of, as a parent, I feel that he's most recruitable at two spots, which is point guard and combo guard.
Yeah, right.
Shooting guard, 6'6" is really recruitable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I think that balance for me was like, knowing my kid, again, he got to put on some weight, body, XYZ. What would be his best recruitable space is point guard, combo guard. And I wanted to make sure that I put him inside a space in which he was able to be specifically that. In which I think that the best way I can put it is that like he scored well this year.
Yeah, he did.
And he did at like at a high percentage. I think that maybe he was like 45 from the field, 41 from three or something like that.
What about 17 a game?
16 yeah. But at the same time, I think that he was more in that shooting guard space where I don't know him to get recruited at that specifically.
Yeah.
And a lot of his buckets came inside more of a one-on-one scenario in which I don't think that that's going to be what's going to get him recruited. Where in general, I think that making reads is going to be better for him. Even if you bring down the point per game,
right,
and you up the assist, and it's more of like a fluid type of scenario. I think that those are the things that make him a little bit more recruitable. So I think that you have to have a balance. So if you are a shooter, say, or a scorer inside like a high school scenario, which that's good because then like you might have a team that needs that.
Because I'm gonna say just while we talking about this. Right. No, while we talking, I ain't mean to cut you off. But you on something where, I mean, the city gonna talk. The city talk. I talk to guys daily, and I'm gonna use Kahari as an example. I always talk about him. He's a player that I would like to see in those situations at times, like more of him handling the ball and maybe having to make a read, a high ball screen, or, I like how they play, but I would like to see some scenarios where he has to initiate and do something.
Well, to me, I look at it all as, and I was just having a conversation with a kid where he's been buried on the bench at his school. And I said, you just got to get some film out there.
Right.
You got to be able to have film that you can show coaches of you making specific reads and specific actions. And to the point that I was kind of building to make would just be, if say in high school your role is this, make sure that your AAU footage does some of the parts or fills in the gaps.
Right.
That's going to make it to where you can have full, full footage where, like if I want to show some, close to one-on-one ish, I can go to his high school footage. You got enough of that. You got whatever. I want to get some footage of like good reads.
Right.
Some footage of like, actual systematic point guard, combo guard.
That would have been
and so like this is like going back to the recruitable spot.
Right.
Where understand sometimes the kids want to be, I want to go to AAU to be free.
Right.
Maybe you should go to AAU and fill in the gaps.
Filling those gaps.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't have that conversation.
That's a great point. That's a great point because I mean, and we can just speak on QJ when it comes to that because I mean his point guard highlights from these past 2 summers are recruitable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially the moments they had, playing in the big shot tournaments, some of the earlier New Balance circuit that they played and everything. He actually, I think, almost close to a double-double at times, you know what I mean? So, and that was some great film for him and hoping it continues over this period as well as far as with the new journey and everything like that. But it's also understanding, like you said, understanding what makes you recruitable. Like what game that you have and what part of your game is the part that's being recruited, and how can you elevate that and then show other things that complement that to make you even more recruitable and more obtainable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Filling in them gaps.
You're going to go to a program and just we understand the lay of the land now.
Yeah.
I hope these guys get to go anywhere they want to go.
Right.
The higher level they're going to go, the older the players are going to be, and the more they have to go in to do other things to get on the court.
To get on the court, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's going to be going in in a 5 to 7 minute increment early on. Can you get a stop? Can you get a jump ball? Can you know what I mean? Can you get a deflection? Can you get a rebound? Yeah. You make the one more pass, and if it does get to you, can you make that open shot, or can you make that right read or right drive?
And what I'll say, so I engineered the like Ashton's interview recently, and shout out to him, articulate kid, and he said some really, really good things. One thing that he said, one of the guys asked him, what was a bad game that you had? And one thing he said, I don't really think I had a bad game. I had a game where I didn't score as much. But for me, winning is defending and then rebounding. These are the things that I can do no matter what.
Yeah.
And he said, I do that at a high level and we win. And like to what you're saying, filling in those like those intangible things where it's not necessarily your points, your XYZ, because of likely if you're going into college, if you're not a 4 or 5 star, you're going to play a real role. And that's going to be kind of how you're going to get into the game. Where do you make really good decisions? Do you rebound for your position? Can you defend your position and up one? Turnovers, are they lower? Like these are like these small little things that as a guard, as a forward, as a center, whatever, as a center, can you defend 1 or 2 down?
Right.
You know what I mean? These small little things is something to think about.
I've seen them more on the ball this year, like actually handling the ball versus, you see them last year. Of course, you had Chad there, but it was just more off ball. And I think sometimes
Ashton.
Yeah. It's like, and he got downhill more. You get what I'm saying?
But that was the thing that I think that he in my eyes, he grew with a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't think that he can put the ball on
Me
the floor.
neither. Because we didn't.
And
we
he
didn't
actually
see that.
listen. When that first game against North, from me and you was in the Saints, most of that was downhill.
It was downhill work.
Yeah. Nah, and with Ashton, I mean, it's funny part. Zai brought this up too. Is like Ashton was very athletic, young. At one point in time, like the
oh no, he was dunking
like it wasn't. I mean, but this is before, you know what I mean. But and I feel like I think he may have said it to me before though, but. At some point in time, I think he hurt his ankle or something, his left ankle, because he jumps a lot off his right leg now. And everything like that, though. But he used to be very bouncy, you know what I'm saying, before and everything like that. He came into North Met with bounce, you know what I mean? And he shoots with the bounce to his shot anyway, though.
He gets off the ground with that shot.
I mean, he's the type kid that if you respect this game, you understand what he goes into. If you don't know, I can't stand that kid, he probably think da-da-da-da-da. Nah. Ashton is very humble.
No, he is.
Very humble. Now, on the court, he's supposed to talk to. Bro, he a defending 2-time state champion.
Yeah. It's
you know what I mean? Like,
and also, shout out to brother. Brother pulled up. He was here, too. Brother pop it for him, though. I ain't gonna lie. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
We was in here. He gonna pop it for him.
Oh, no. He's gonna pop it no matter what.
I love it.
Don't matter, male, female, adult, kid, toddler, child, preborn, unborn. He gonna talk his junk, baby.
Preborn, unborn. That sound like my boy. Shout out to Big Jervon ass and just be popping it all game.
Shout out
all game. He nonstop.
Hey, bro. Hey, it's nothing like having a fan like that. I mean, I feel like every program has a super fan or should have a super fan that just is recognizable. You know, it is what it is, bro. You know what I mean? I love it, man. Like I say, it's basketball in the city, bro. What you expect?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What you expect, man? You know what I mean? Hey, Chambers got Terry, baby. Big Terry.
Hey, now, my post coming out.
He gonna have his
gonna be our next post. I already got it clipped up.
He gonna have his belt out.
About
Terry gonna hit that flow.
Yeah.
He gonna pop his stuff.
Yeah.
And don't let no football guys be there. He gonna really pop his stuff then.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta love and the guys love him. He love the guys, and that's the best part about it, though. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you loved by your family. That's all that matters when it comes to that thing, bro.
That's a fact. All right, so fellas, this is the last thing I got on the docket.
Yeah.
I got him up by 2, winning by 2. Caleb, he might have broke a wrist.
He broke a finger dunking.
Is that what it was? But it was a thumb.
AKA
so,
get ready for the NBA
he probably
draft.
messed up that same little area that QJ messed up, where it just take forever to actually heal.
AKA they seen enough. It's draft time. Caleb Wilson, they done seen enough, Q. That's that Kyrie, that toe with that he sat out, play what, 3 games, 4 games, then came back and that. Look, man, they done seen enough. Caleb Wilson.
Well, right now, I'm gonna give a live update. But 4 minutes ago in the first half, Duke is up 32-22.
I'm still going with 2.
I told my boy 15. Look, Caleb Wilson, he's a big impact.
Let me ask y'all this question. Like we talked about this before the season started. What does that draft look like now? Because I think people have played their way up, and people have played their way down. So what are we looking at? So is Cameron Boozer still the number 1 pick?
No, he's not.
Let's start this off. Who's played their way down?
To me, I feel like even though he's had a great season, he has revealed that he may not have a elite NBA position if he gets drafted. Boozer.
Oh.
Where does he play?
I still think he put.
My boy
I think he's top
thing.
3. Probably 4.
I give him top 5 for sure.
Yeah,
top 5 for sure.
I'm about to say,
but,
you can't.
When the season started, though, it was him number 1 though.
Yeah, nah.
Oh no, I thought it was AJ.
Well, we was having a conversation between who you gonna take, Boozer or
because he dropped the 2020 game.
Yeah. But I feel like Caleb played his way into that top 5.
He did.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Caleb Wilson plays his way. I mean, I like the kid from what you call him too, though, Kansas, Peterson.
I think that he's been playing his way out of the number 1 spot, to be honest.
Who?
Peterson.
Yeah.
Like the whole. I'm done.
Yeah.
I think it kills the idea because so here's the thing. Shout out to AI. I don't know what the fuck be true no more. I be saying like this story, that story, and half of it be AI. But what I will say is that from my understanding, like even as coach, and then you're starting to see like the reverberations of it inside on the sideline where he can go for like 15 to 20 in the first half, and then just be like, nah.
His toe
hey,
hurt
coach,
again.
come get me.
Yeah,
the toe hurt.
Hey, coach, come get me.
And they catching on to that. Did you see them talking about that?
That's been a really big conversation around him recently.
Yeah.
To even when like I think his coach last time was like, no, you stay out there.
Bill Self said something about it. It's like, yo. And you know, he did a good job of not downing the kid, you know what I mean, in the public eye. But he definitely alluded to like this is something I'm not accustomed to.
Yeah.
You know, and it shows a lot of character. You know what I mean? A lot of character flaws.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah. And I think that like that motor, the will to win, like who wouldn't want to have the highest like previously to this year?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want to have Kansas's all-time scoring record as a part of their notch?
Right.
Yeah. And like for him, it's like just
it's almost like
even if I'm cooking, like imagine cooking and be like, nah, I'm good.
I'm done.
I don't know. And to me, I'd be scared as a GM.
Well, I feel like that's going to be a lot of the questions that will be posed at the NBA Combine.
Yeah.
You know, when they had them interviews, it's like, bro, how can we trust you? How we know that you ain't gonna
like after you get the big contract, you ain't gonna
play
knee
no
ain't
more.
gonna be hurt.
And we know
that got all that
probably
free
imagine
money.
what the answer. We know I did it to make sure I got here. You know,
like Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons got all that free money.
Hey, he definitely did. But his coaching staff did talk bad about his back though too. Though.
Yeah, but
I mean, he did what he did, but at the same time, you everybody kind of threw that man up on the bus. You know, as the
Ben Simmons
as the scapegoat for one play.
Yeah.
When there was a lot of other plays too.
Yeah, it was
a lot of other plays and players.
Yeah,
but I will say he has proved them right over the past 5 years.
Yeah,
he hasn't
ever since then. He's proved them right.
I feel like he hasn't been put back in that role to flourish like he did in Philadelphia as well, though.
But he went back to Philly first.
No, he never played a game in Philly again.
I thought he had the phone in the pocket thing, and then he
never played a game back in Philly. After that playoff game, he never played a game again in Philly.
But
he had the back issue.
I'm about to say, but most of that was like him self-imposed.
Right. It was self-imposed too. I mean, and I don't know how this guy feels, but it looked like he got in his feelings, like they hurt his feelings, and he took his ball and went home.
And then he went to
That's
Brooklyn.
a good way to put it. Yeah.
And the stats ain't been good. He went to LA.
The Clippers was the one place I felt like they started to utilize him again and what he was good at, but it was at a very very minimalistic thing. But you had a dominant ball handler, James Harden, and Kawhi was in and out the lineup. You know what I mean? But
free money.
Right.
He
and that's
the
what
most
like in the league, people forget like it's always somebody waiting to replace you.
Man.
Ben Simmons was a guy.
Yeah.
And as soon as he wanted to fake a back injury for 2 years,
free money.
Nah,
he should have got the name Street Clothes instead
open the door. Open the door for daggone Tyrese Maxey to get that bread and flourish.
Oh, and he playing ball.
He playing ball.
And that rookie over there.
What's it? Edge Cone?
Yeah.
VJ, bro.
Yeah, I've been wanting Philly to drop some games to the Hornets. I want the Hornets at the 5th.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want them to do the play-in thing. We done seen that twice.
I don't want 6. I want to
get in. Yeah,
me
too.
5.
I want
lose a couple.
I want to be in the playoffs.
Yeah,
right.
I don't want to play our way
questions.
into it. Let's be there.
Because
I feel like the play-in has been unfavorable to us.
Yes. I don't want to see that.
Like 2 years with Melo, we done lost in the play-in game.
In the
both play-in games, bro. Atlanta beat us by 40 and Indiana beat us by 40.
That's like, this ain't even the same team.
This ain't the same team. They played 2 nights ago.
Yeah,
right.
They played better 2 nights ago. And then they get in the play-in game that matter, and man.
And just, all down the league. Yeah.
Gotta make it. Duke by 15.
Duke by 15.
By 15.
It's been cut to 8 with 2 minutes to go.
UNC by 2. I'm staying with it.
You got to, man.
I believe.
You got to.
Put Zay Denny in the game.
Put Denny in the game.
Okay. Put Denny in the game. That's what we saying.
And Denny we trust. Put him in the game.
Denny we trust.
I would love to see him get
young
some more minutes,
grind. He's a grind boy.
Grind kid. Yeah.
Grind boy.
Oh, he is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know that.
Yeah.
I got
Shout
to
out
coach
to Zay
him
Denny.
for like a half
he a grind boy.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So if he didn't go to Davidson Day, where was he located as far as what school he probably would have went to in the city?
I don't know.
Oh no. Well, he was at damn it, 101 prep.
Okay.
Yeah, he was at 101 prep for a little bit.
Okay.
And then he did his freshman. I can't remember where he did his freshman year at, but he did like his. He's a reclass, so he did his reclass year. He did 2 years over at 101.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't remember the freshman year, but yeah.
That'd be the best. All them kids went.
All right, so fellas, I think that we've hit everything that we needed to hit. Shout out to QJ. Shout out to Bobby.
Yes,
the
sir.
beauty of having a gym that's open.
Yeah. And doing a podcast.
Right. You never know who's going to walk in.
Gonna pop up.
Again, shout out to Jordan back there.
We like big ticket debates. We don't know who's going to pop up at Mama crib.
Right.
right. And I'll shout out Jordan. Jordan, again, he Coach Lloyd's guy. I met him. He came in here with Coach Lloyd. Mm-hmm. They knocked down the wall. Shout out Wayne. Wayne helped in here too. He did some electrical work for me. And
WW Electric.
And that's how I met Jordan. But he's a Dub C kid. He got caught up in the whole little COVID little thing. And so, like he's been finding his way through like JUCO, division, whatever. And that's kind of his grind. But what I'll say is that every day he's hitting me up like, hey, when you gonna be in the gym? And he went. And listen, when I'm in here at 1, he's going 1 to 5 because I'll be like 1 to 5 is usually like the dead time. Come in here, get whatever.
Getting out of school.
He's getting.
He maximizing.
As you see, he put out his cones. He has a full workout that he's doing. Then he hop over here on the weights. He got his own little timer. He gonna time himself on the sprints and shit. And he just in here getting to the money.
Getting better. He's getting better.
And recently I hey, so my bad. So QJ solo me. I have I think that I found my way, what I enjoy about coaching, I've been able to translate into training. And we do the situation room here. Jordan, he's one of my guys. He just, a guy that comes out and the last time we did just pick and roll. So he's always the help guy on pick and roll. So if we're doing the hedge, he's the hedge man. Drop, he's drop man. If he's doing whatever. And for me, I love this version of training because I like coaching specific situations.
Oh yeah.
Like I think I probably gonna want to do like a shell drill training. I love coaching shell drill. The shit's so fun.
Yeah, it is.
Like that's one of my favorite little things. Same thing with like reads. Like you get inside 2-man, 3-man, 4-man reads, and like you're able to. And what I do, this is the situation room. We're putting small groups together. Kids that know how to play, and the last one that we did is all pick and roll. So we did hedge, we did drop, we did trap, and we did ice to where every player gets about each rep. What do we do, Q? Maybe like 7 reps each one, and then we move spots on the court.
Yeah.
But everybody also gets reads on whether you're the corner man, whether you're the screener, and each read is about making the read. Right. What was the read? And then you're critiquing the read over.
That's a good rep.
Who you supposed to read to make the read? You know what I mean?
Right.
What are you looking at?
And so like I have kids in here where some kids where you miss the pass over there. I say something to you. Guess what you're gonna do the next time?
You're gonna try to pass the ball.
Try and make that pass without even read.
But that wasn't a read.
Now it's like that wasn't a read.
Yeah.
And so now it's actually like being able to incorporate some real coaching. But I ain't got to worry about parents. I ain't got to worry about all the extra shit. And it's just like, all right, we in here chiseling.
Yeah.
Trying to make shit a little bit better. Yeah.
That's one thing I had talked to Zai about that I wanted to implement in far as training as well, as just adding more bodies so we can get more of a game-like feel to things and everything. You know, like, it's one thing, and I like to be the defender that's leaning on him a lot. You know, I want to put my weight on him a lot, you know what I mean? But I be needing that help side defender to show right quick, you know what I mean? So what he supposed to do, cut back door, but just like you're saying, having those reads and having enough guys available to help make those reads and help everybody understand why you're making the read. And what to look for. Because I think being around this game, you get so locked in on certain things you don't realize. The skill itself is actually to evaluate.
Right, evaluate,
You know, so when I come as a point guard and I came off and I played ball, I never worried about the person in front of me. I always looked at the next defender.
Yep.
Because I'm like, I can beat this person. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
Who's gonna come and help? Is he gonna slide from the rear and come and help? And I got the drop pass to the corner.
Yeah.
Is he gonna come off this side right here and help in the gap? So now I have here. You know what I mean? So just reading those things, come off that pick and roll. I'm trying to read the drop man. We'll read that help side man. Is he gonna take the roller?
Right.
Or is he gonna stay in that corner?
Right.
Is he coming up when they blitz? Is he coming to try to get that steal? So now I know that guy can go back door for the alley.
Right.
You know what I mean? Bobby's in here. They run a great play of 1-4, a screen on one side and a backside lob.
Yeah.
And you know it's coming.
Yeah.
But how you gonna stop it?
Right.
You know,
you gotta pick your poison.
You gotta pick your poison. Are you gonna take chase on the roll?
Right.
Are you gonna pop up? Is Makai gonna get his lob to the corner, or is Bobby gonna come off that pin down right there and get that shot?
Yeah.
Those are 4 or 5 reads just off one action.
Is it Paget? Is that the coach name?
Yeah.
Shout out to Paget.
Yeah.
And I mean, Bobby, since we played them a lot in the summertime, in the fall, I got to see a lot of things as well. And then, like I say, playing with when Zai played with Carolina Premier and Bobby was at Carmel Christian, we ran a lot of things that Coach Badgett ran.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you get to see the option of what they're just based on running the same set itself.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you a good trainer that train like what y'all saying. I love Chris Johnson.
Oh no,
everybody that going there with Chris Johnson, yeah.
No, I've actually
like he got the method and he got the bodies like y'all talking about.
The save.
Yeah.
And I got a whole, you know what I mean? So it's save to the basketball.
He does a lot of that. Yeah.
Oh, no, for sure. Like I mean, he was doing something with JJ Crawford.
Yeah.
Jamal Crawford's son. I was like,
taking that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Save.
Yeah.
Put it on my workout.
Yeah. No.
Because I mean, really, there is nothing new.
It ain't.
It's just new ways of getting
doing
to
it. It's methods. It's
new methods of getting to it. You know what I mean? It's different angles of getting to it more than anything. But it's the same thing though. But it's good to see that other thought process from somebody else, because you can get caught up in your own thoughts and your own ways and you get tunnel vision.
And it might be a more efficient way of incorporating all, like you said, instead of just doing this drill and this drill. He might have 3 things in one.
Oh no, he does. I mean, he's he has like a. It seems like it's almost like a point A, point B,
yeah,
point
it is.
C.
It is
to move one.
Yep. And if you look at his mid-post work, and he really know basketball, man. That dude is knowledgeable, man. I love him.
I love the footwork things he does and everything like that. And it's just his understanding of what the game has evolved into.
Yeah.
And a way to become more unguardable based on the rules and how they call the game too.
And you want to know what it is when you really look at it and evaluate him as a trainer? Is film.
Yeah.
Those guys are really good. He watches film. He's a film rat.
He's a film rat.
He knows.
He's saying, okay, yeah, you came off the elbow read.
He tells them
you didn't get the bump right here.
Yep.
Your footwork wasn't correct there. So let's go back and work on right here. He does a great job of that.
Yeah.
Though, man.
Shout out to Chris Johnson, man.
No, for sure.
Dope trainer.
Hey, listen, again, as I said, the situation room, that's what we calling it.
Yeah, situation.
Any of our basketball minds, y'all two guys on the couch, if y'all want to pull up, be a part of the situation room where
I'm gonna bring my son to the situation
room. Whether we doing dribble handoff, we might do some 5-out reads, we might do some zoom action, a Spain. I want to do some more 2-on-2, 3-on-3, playing in 2s, playing in 3s, playing in 4s, then going to 5s, where you're able to make consistent reads. And a lot of kids don't get the opportunity to be the point man that has to make that read 7-8 times. And then remember, if you're going 4 spots, now you've gotten, what is that? 28 reads of this specific one. That's just the drop coverage.
Yeah.
But then again, we're doing 4 of them. So now you're getting about a little bit over 100 reads as being the point man on these reads. Guys, and this is how now you're able to like see the game a little bit slower because you've been exposed to it over and over and over and over and over and over. When you think about practice, y'all run through the plays a couple times, then y'all might run the play 1 or 2 times where you got to really, really make the read. But being the person that has to actually be it, there's only one guy that can really do it 9 times out of 10.
Right.
Yep.
And again, and then also as guards, as we understand the game more, there's so much value in being a good screener as a guard.
You remember in the Dream Team run, the guys were talking about how good of a screener Steph Curry was. That was the main thing they were talking about.
Yeah. And like these small little things.
Yeah.
For sure.
For
sure.
Yeah.
That's my piece. Fellas, I know you did your Glaze King. Do you have more glaze?
No, man. The donuts is all gone, man. Gotta get some more.
Look at the face QJ made.
Look, man. I'm gonna bring you something in here, Q. Straight glazed. You know what I mean? Hot
okay, Wayne, what you got?
Hey, right now, what I've been up on more so is now I've been watching a lot of mid-major basketball.
Okay.
I'm a stickler about how I pick my March Madness, how my brackets be. I do my homework, so I'm up now watching all the conference tournaments, watching the late night games, and I will say, man, it's so many different levels of elite basketball, and kids should not just limit themselves to wanting to go to Power 5 schools, man. Sometimes it's programs out there that fit your game way more than going to NC State or Duke or Carolina or whatever like that, man. So
where'd Steph Curry go? Did he go to a mid-major?
I think Steph went to a small mid-major school. It's not even called a university. It's called Davidson College.
Right.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What about like Dame?
I think Dame went to a school, Weber State.
Weber.
Okay. What about Paul George? They call him a GOAT.
Hey, Fresno State, you know what I mean?
Hey, mid-major.
Mid-major, yeah.
All right, just wondering.
Yeah, I mean, it's about what you do when you go.
Yeah.
Still made it.
Still made it.
Still made it.
So, but I will encourage at this point of after the season, this is a lot of times for players to really tap into watching games to build their IQ for the game. Watching film, watching the game itself. I tell my girls all the time, watch the game and find somebody that mimics your game or you're trying to mimic their game and seeing what they're doing to be successful and be on the level they're playing at right now. Because they started somewhere.
Yeah.
It started somewhere. And, you know, I feel like those who actually are bought into watching the game, understanding the game, learning the game, and just being a student of the game itself, those are the ones that are going to flourish in this game a lot more than those that just take it for granted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a blessing to play this sport. It's a blessing to be a part of it. Our basketball community is one like no other, especially in our city and in our town and even our state. You know, I mean, we pull up in certain places. I mean, people I know now are because of basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, take it serious, man. If you really want to be a part of this thing, really wanted to make a part of your career, part of your lifestyle, it provide for you free education or whatever it may be, man, take it seriously. Put that work
Wayne,
in.
can I Wayne Trey, can I make an announcement?
Go ahead,
bro.
I'd like to make a quick announcement. Here at the intersection, March 21st. Shout out to Raven. Shout out to Coach G. We are bringing the queen of the Queen City to the building. So what is the queen of the Queen City? This is a 1v1. Y'all see it? What is it? The next chapter.
Yeah.
All the ones tournaments.
Yeah.
We're bringing that to the intersection. We are bringing the top high school girls in the area. There's some players that I can't say because they might still be playing right now.
Right.
Signed up. We talking about what's the first lady of Team United? Kenny stepdaughter. Monty signed up. You know what I mean? Like we talking about like top again.
Talking about 1,000-point scorers.
Yeah, like
all conference players.
Yeah,
maybe conference of the year player.
Might have like some Cannon girls. Might have just like ran off of like state championship.
Ran off a state championship. You know, was that
like something like that?
I think that's back to back for them.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that.
They dope. Like
cooking it up,
huh?
You cooking it up, huh?
Yeah. Listen, the situation. I can't say I cooked it up because shout out to Raven.
Yeah,
Raven has put it together that like there's a strong female basketball community here. Shout out to Lady Hoop CLT. And they wanted to do it here.
Yeah, shout out.
And I think it's gonna be fun.
Oh, that's
We're
dope.
gonna have
I'm gonna be here.
Really good time. I don't know. There's conversations about them wanting the Open Gym podcast there. I have to run that by y'all two guys. I know that y'all got busy schedules and things like that.
Let me check my.
I'm gonna check my schedule.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a Saturday, right?
That's a Saturday. Yeah.
I gotta make sure I'm not working the camp. But other than that, bro, you know I'm in the
As
building.
long as I ain't at no tournament, I'm in the building.
Okay. All right. So we do have the queen of the Queen City coming up here. Again, it's gonna be fire. We're gonna have the best of the best in the city.
We're gonna have some food.
We can work out some food. Listen.
You're gonna have some food.
Right, you gonna have some food. Right. You're gonna have some food. Some drinks.
Hey, listen. We ain't got a license yet, so we're gonna be quiet on that. But if you know, you know.
Yeah,
but what I'll say is listen, do y'all have a favorite food truck? If y'all know them, hit them up, tell them pull up. They got free customers.
Yeah.
Hey,
we do got a kitchen in here. They want to post up and do work. Y'all just tap me on the shoulder. If y'all know somebody that want to make a couple dollars.
I know somebody. We can work it out.
There we go. We can work it out.
Chef Wayne in the building.
Yeah, we can work it out.
It goes through that Chef Wayne steak
too now. Don't forget about what they had too.
I can throw the wings down too. You know what you want.
Hey, listen. How we want to make it shake?
All right, tenfold. Now we're gonna definitely pop
and I
out
also
and make
say
for the city.
Well, I have just a second if I'm doing promotion.
Go ahead.
Next Saturday, we are doing. I like to call it a gym jam. That reminds me of college.
Yeah.
We're bringing the dodgeballs back out. 8 to 10. I need everybody. We're gonna have a DJ in here. We're gonna have a good ass time.
That's what's up.
I want to have. Listen, I wouldn't. I was gonna say I want to have like the We Just Hoops, but I want to have a home team too.
Yeah.
I feel like us, Open Gym Podcast, and the To Be Fair Show. That's the home team.
That's the home team.
So I would like to have the home team represented in the dodgeball dodgeball game. But you know, like from the Bada Buckets, the House of Hoops, like parents pull up on us. Yeah. We also gonna have some of the guys from the runs that be out here. They're gonna pull up on us, and ain't nothing like a competitive game of dodgeball. Last time we had dodgeball here, you know what happened? We went live. They went to the replay on it. They was like, look at it. He stepped over the line. I'm talking
It got
about
serious in here.
It got serious.
Now run it back, run that back, run that back, run that back, run that back.
They were scrolling like you know the phone.
Yeah.
Like, look. Because they got hit by that dodgeball.
Yeah. I'll be able to move.
It don't hurt,
too.
but it hurt. If you feel what I'm
your
saying.
pride hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
don't want to be the one to get out.
I've been battling an ingrown nail, but I got
You
it
can't
out.
move, bro. You got to sit on the
So I'll be able to
sideline.
move a
Hope
little.
somebody catch the ball. So
I'll
you
be
get
able to
back
move
in.
a little bit.
Okay.
I got
And we
you.
just need 5 for the home team. As
Right,
long as we can get a strong 5.
Strong 5. Okay.
That's all we need. Strong 5 out.
I would love for them parents to pull up as well.
Yeah.
Pull up.
You gonna take out some aggression?
No. I just
okay.
I love to see, like, parents get an opportunity to kind of step outside of being a parent and just come have some fun.
Have
tell
some
my
fun.
parents.
You know what I mean? Like, just come and have some fun, man. Some good
Yeah.
fun with some other adults.
Yeah.
A lot of time I know how it is. I'm a single dad, so I know how it is. When you got to do everything with your kids and you can't really have an adult life the way you want to. But man, sometimes you got to pop out and have a little fun. It ain't got to be going to the club, spending no money.
Mhm.
Something just fun, like just playing some dodgeball with some other fun adults, man.
That's it. That's
where it's at, bro.
That's my spiel. If there's no other last words, yeah. With that said, I think that this is about time to wrap it up. This has been the Open Gym Podcast.
Yes, sir.
I am Q,
Coach T, who I be.
Coach Way Too Nice, Coach Wayne.
and we out. Peace.
Peace.